Okay, can you hear us now? Are we good? We turn the monitor off.
Check, check.
Can you hear us now? Let's see.
We're gonna need a hard reset.
Hold on, let me see. Yep, we're good. All right, thank you, Aaron. Yep.
All right.
Okay, we're back. All right, so from all of our testing, sorry, folks, as I said, we changed a bunch of stuff. We're back. So we had the monitor on. So our intro video didn't also kick off either, which we normally do. So we've got Adam fresh back from a long, how far did you fly?
About 9,000 miles, 18 hours from Egypt to here.
Yeah. So he's here on time. We're good to go. We're doing the ritual with Fog of War and Tipping Point. We did our deployment off camera. That way we couldn't do it, but we'll go over this in a second. The lists are in the descriptions. And since our normal thing didn't go off, I want to thank our sponsors, Hobby Badger Games in West Sacramento, Heroes Corner in Chico, California, Sword and Board in Ukiah, California, and Matrix Cards and Games in Redding, California, and also Noble Creations. He makes all of our wood bases and our CP dice that we use to track with. So he's there. And we're going to also put a huge shout out to United Wargamer. They're in the chat. Thanks to him, we've got a new scoring. It looks the same, but we can do all the scoring through this app now, and it automatically updates. So that's a great feature that we're going to be testing out tonight. So Adam's agreed to help us test all this stuff out. So we're going to get rolling. We're going to go to the top down and go over our deployment here real quick. Then we're going to get rolling here. So Adam, you want to go over your deployment first and what proxies you're using?
No, you go ahead.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm running the World Eater's Corn Demonkin detachment. I know not that much about this, but I'm going to make, you guys voted it, so I'm going with it. So I've deployed my, Forge Fiend over here, 3 Ectoplasmas. Then we have the Lord on Juggernaut attached to 6 Blood Crushers. In the Rhino, we have the Master of Executioner with 10 Corn Berserkers. Up here, we have Scarbrand. We have another Forge Fiend. We have the Demon Prince. We have 3 8-bound. And then we also have our 10 Jackals. And then we also have 3 units of the 10 Bloodletters for that cool thing I heard about the 10 CP where a model disappears, you hop in. I'm going to remember to roll my dice. And then that's my list, and I'm ready to rock and roll. So the problem I have here is I'm facing Adam, who's a Demons expert, so he knows my list probably better than I do, and I've never faced Zeech, and he brought these things called whatever the hell those things are. So we're going to learn what those are.
So this is the Legiones Demonica Scintillating Legion, which is a Zeech-focused legion. So I made sure to just bring all Zeech models, so that way I really get the full benefit in. A lot of people like to bring Be'lakor, and sometimes you bring, some Beasts of Nurgles for scoring because you can, but I really just wanted to go all in on the theme of having Zeech. But I do have a few stand-ins here because in my rush over here, I didn't quite bring everything I needed. But thankfully, a lot of what I needed was supplied here by the guys at the Red Bluff Bunker. So for today, I'm using a Mutalic Vortex Beast as a stand-in for my Fate Skimmer, which is a Chariot of Zeech leading a unit of Screamers. I've got an Exalted Flamer with his Bespoke Flamer unit. 2 Soul Grounders, one of them being a Defiler, because again, I kind of rushed over here. And then we've got Cairo Fate Weaver leading the charge with a Lord of Change who has a relic that allows me to choose a model unit within 9 inches, and I can draw a line of sight range from that model for his attacks. And then I have a Fate Skimmer, a Flux Master over here leading some pink horrors that allows me to get these really nifty little tokens that I like to use flamingos for. And so what we have here are flux dice. And
you don't have to throw those flamingos in there, people will see them better.
Oh, yeah.
So Adam's got flamingos for his flux tokens. We're going to be passing flamingos.
Oh yeah, we're going to be throwing flamingos at each other here tonight on Red Bluff. And so every time I spend one of these tokens, I can re-roll a single advance roll, hit roll, wound roll, damage roll, hazardous test. But every time I do, I give it over to Jonny, who can then use it to reroll a hit roll, wound roll, advance roll, or a save roll as well. But he can't reroll damage or hazardous checks. which might be really important, might not be.
So if there's anyone in the chat that's got any advice on how I should work with these flamingos, you let me know, because I got no idea.
The important thing for me is that at the end of his turn and the start of mine, if he has any flamingos, I get an extra flamingo. And since I have this guy over here on the battlefield, is that if he has another flamingo still, I get a second free flamingo. So I can really stack them up using my stratagems at the end of his turn.
So basically, this whole game, we're not going to be using flux tokens. Whenever we say flamingos, that's flux token.
Yes.
Perfect. So what we're going to do here is go over the terrain real quick, because one of the things we tried to do is, like, we're going to focus less on going, like, super competitive and be more of, like, fun. So we put out some fun terrain here. It's all line of sight blocking. We got this altar here in the middle is the center objective.
Yeah, for the ritual.
And then we've got, yes, the ritual. So we start with no objectives. And it's a proper thing for demons. We're going to fight over the altar in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
And then this is the line of sight blocking thing. Line of sight blocking, line of sight blocking. We put that piece over there because our game designer, Aaron, who's really good at game design, decided, hey, Zeech has more firing that they could possibly use plunging fire. He thought it'd be a cool idea. Whereas I got more of a wall thing since I'm more of a combat army. So we're going to go with that, and we're going to roll off. You want first turn?
Roll off.
Yeah, do you want first turn?
I don't want first turn. I want to roll off. We want this dice to decide. This is Zeech we're talking about.
4. I got a 6. I'm going first. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. So we're going to go into the United War. And Eric, I apologize ahead of time if I mess up the app, but I'm going to do my best here, and we're going to see what happens here. So I obviously said Johnny's going first. So I'm going to go down here and get my secondaries.
And just like the audio situation, we're just going to work through the kinks.
Yes. So my secondaries are...
Oh, wait. Before you do secondary.
Oh, yeah. Before I look at...
We are both doing tactical.
Yep.
It's nice, fun, and balanced. But also, you have your blessings.
Yes, which are all different now, which I got to look at. And I don't get a reroll into these right now because I haven't killed... Well, I don't get a reroll anymore. I get the add one more. So let's see here. We got 2 1s plus... reroll charge rolls. What do I got here? I got 2 1s and 2 2s and 2 5s. So let's see here. What can we do here with melee weapons have sustained hits 1, lethal hits. Like I don't think.
For the record, since I didn't say this, all is
yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah.
The exalted 8-bound on top, and it's all on the bottom floor. We just have it up top so you guys can see it.
And we can see it.
Yeah, and we can see it. I'm going to go with my 2 2s, so I can do a pile-in of 6.
Flamingos and 2 2s.
Yes, flamingos and 2 2s. And then we will go with the lethal hits. Why not, just in case? Is that only... That's melee weapons, right? So
yep, only melee.
Can I get anything with... Each time all of this unit is destroyed by a melee attack... Well, let's go with total carnage. Fight on death on 4, because I'm not getting anywhere. Nah, never mind. We're going to go reroll charges, pile in 6 inches.
All right. Move, move, move.
Do you got anything to do before the battle round?
Only sit here and watch.
Oh, yeah, I can. That's right. I can scout 6, right?
Yes.
Is it worth scouting 6? How's your Overwatch, sir?
Well, since we're playing Fog of War, I don't get one this turn.
Oh.
No core stratagems allowed.
Maybe, then maybe I go for it.
But don't worry. I get cover on my invuln army.
Nice. So I'm going to go, let's go for the scout. So, all right, so that's my scout moves. All right, so let's go with my 2 secondaries I got for the turn are Secure No Man's Land and Storm Hostile Objective. I can
So, Storm Hostile, you recycle it. Unless you want to keep it, but you can't score it.
No, I don't want it. Now this is one of those ones where I go, give me 1 second on how to remember how to do this. Right here. Discard, redraw, and replace. So, looks like we got behind enemy lines.
Beautiful.
So great.
So behind enemy lines and what else?
And secure no man's land.
Yeah, well, you're definitely going to get secure to a point.
So, I can do a 2, right? I think I could get 2. I'm going to die doing it, but I'm going to get 2, I think, because I got to get points early. Okay, so I don't think I have anything going on in my command phase. Let me double check here. These are handy, folks. Make yourself a little cheat sheet. So we are going to go Washington Cornwalls. All right. So the first thing we got to do is my intent here, Adam, by doing this was right here. My Rhino can get up here. I'm going to have it scooch up here and do an objective.
Absolutely.
So we're going to drop. That's going to, so I don't forget, that's going to be my objective. And
I'll grab a drink real quick. You want
perfect. No, I'm good. Thank you, sir. I got water. All right. Then we're going to I'm going to go to the board cam so we can see the movement here as we go. So during no man's land, I got to get points. So within 3 of that, so these guys are just going to pop up here. So that gives me my 2 secure no man's lands. We're going to leave him just slightly up here. So he's tucked behind that. I've never used Scarbaron before, but I'm assuming I don't. I'm assuming I want him to stay safe, not just get shot off the board. So I'm going to hide him just right up there behind the. We're learning a lot of things, folks. So
Johnny's nervous because he hasn't played on stream against me.
yes, no, I haven't. Okay, so we're going to go like this. We're going to move him up here. Because I don't think I have anything that I can see to shoot. So I'm going to have to hide. And these guys move 10. And you got your neat thing where you can just draw a line of sight from anyone, right?
Most anyone, yes.
So and this guy, I think we just kind of hide him here. I think he's hidden good enough back there. So that's going to be my turn, Adam. So I'm going to score. I'm going to score 2 for. Just okay, good. I got to read it here. So I get 5 victory points for the 2 no man's lands, securing them. And then behind enemy lines, I discard at the end of the turn, which I got in 1 second here. Discard and redraw. No. How do you get rid of? We're going to discard. When draw the. Bear with us, folks. Like I said, we're learning this new app. So I want to discard this card at the end to get a CP. I want to. That says discard. End of turn. Cards are auto discarded. Manual add CP if needed.
Okay, so end your turn and add a command point.
To keep manually select the same secondary in the next turn.
That makes sense.
Okay, so I'm gonna pass so I'm gonna go up to 2 CP and pass turn.
At the end of your turn,
Okay.
I'm going to spend a command point, so reduce me to 0.
Okay, so you go to 1 now.
You may have a flamingo.
I got a flamingo!
And I will pick up both my soul grinders into deep strike. And since they started the game on the board, I can bring them in this turn.
Yep. So this is gonna be fun, everyone.
All right. And so passing turn to me. First things first. You have a flamingo. So I gain 2 flamingos.
Yes. Are you ready for your secondary, sir?
Yes, I am.
Your secondaries are Marked for Death and Extend Battle Lines.
Oh, beautiful.
So Marked for Death, I will go. I will pick the I'm gonna pick this Forge Fiend here.
Okay.
I'll pick the Demon Prince because he's because if you shoot them, then he's the.
Remember, I also have 2 guys who are in deep strike that can come down this turn.
Yeah, I know. So, but hopefully I got this blocked out here where you can't. Can I pick an embarked unit or no?
No, it has to be on the board.
I'll go with the Blood Crushers and Scarbrand.
Blood Crusher, Scarbrand, Forge Fiend?
Yes.
All right. And my other objective?
Is extend battle lines.
Extend battle lines. Sounds good. In my command phase, since Kairos Fate Weaver is on the board, I get to roll a leadership check for him, and if I succeed, I gain a command point.
Oh,
I succeed.
roll
yeah.
he rolled an
Right.
8, folks. He's good.
I'm still good either way.
Yeah.
So I go up to 2 command points.
2 command points for Adam.
All right. So you put down your objective there. I may as well go for mine. Could I have an objective, please?
Right there, sir.
Perfect.
Got a little stack of them because I figured.
Yeah, we're going to need them, and we don't want to use the pads for this kind of mission.
I figure it's not going to end well for me this game. I figure I'm just trying to keep it maybe not like a 60-point butt whipping. So, to be fair, Adam has been in Europe for 3 months, so maybe he's a little rusty.
I probably am. Have you played this game?
Yeah, right. I don't believe that.
I haven't been reading Warhammer on the trains through Europe or anything.
Adam has been texting me a lot over the past 3 months and answering my questions. And he's been coaching me. I'm in the top 10 of Chaos Space Marine players in the NorCal circuit. I've sent him some things and he goes, Johnny, you've done some dumb things. And I've been like, it's going to get better.
See, I don't even know what you do, so I still don't know what to do either. So let's figure it out.
Yeah, let's figure it out together because I don't know what I'm doing. What happened was... So what's your main goal here, Adam, this turn? What do you...
I really don't like Forge Fiends right now. I think they're really strong. Marked for Depth is kind of a, for less choices of words, a crapshoot turn 1 for the most part. I don't think I want to try to kill Scarbrand or the Blood Crushers, and I'm not sure I can get enough of the Soul Grinders into this guy. So I'm probably just going to see what damage I can do to the lighter vehicles, and then, take out these 8-bound to kind of deny some primary scoring. Dead. 3 inches out from here, so I pretty much have to get to this line with an advance.
Do you know what the new effect of the new Corn Rhino is?
It's something about disembarking after being shot?
No, so if you get within 9, I can disembark.
Ah, that's cute.
That's a different detachment, the one about...
Right, the Rhino Rush detachment. I'm going to go ahead and advance these pink horrors. 4-4. So 10 is...
Adam's been out for 3 months. We'll get him trained back on the box.
What's the box anyways? So we'll go ahead and stretch these
Jacob
guys
says
out.
we can always bring that 8th grader back. Oh, good Lord. They're there. They're on...
Yeah, and we're OC2 each, so I think I can safely keep that as mine for now.
We measured it earlier. The 3 inches end at the end of the gray square on the sides. So, yeah, you got 8 on there.
Then 24 for you here. Right there.
You're scared of little old me, Adam?
Little old you ain't so little right now. Now you big muscly men with very angry nails in their brains. Go ahead.
So what are you most excited to get back into with being back into Warhammer now that you're back stateside?
I'm really looking at the Shadow Legion finally, since I really haven't had the opportunity to play with it yet, and I really loved that style of play back in 9th edition when we first got it as well. So we'll see what we can do about that. I think I'll go ahead and advance these guys because with the Exalted Flamer, they get a natural assault on their weapons. Also, Flamers can fall back and still charge, or fall back and still shoot, so they're really hard to tie up.
Great.
So, beautiful 1.
Yeah, spend a flamingo?
I might just spin the flamingo. Let's see.
You want,
Are you
because
going to-
my flamingos won't. I'm gonna put my flamingos up here. My flamingos lonely.
Although at the same point, maybe I don't really care, you know? Who knows? Let's go ahead. I'm just going to see if I can just start doing a little bit of damage to Scarbrand instead.
Thought you were gonna leave Scarbrand alone.
Well, I mean, leaving room is a relative term. So, 18, 10 out. We can put him about there. He's got an 18-inch profile of 3 shots that do 3 damage a pop at a decent strength. More importantly, we're going to get these flamers out to kind of pressure you over here a bit, even though they're probably going to be completely lit up.
You know, it'd be a good idea. What if your soul grinders went to Europe? They didn't come back this turn.
That would be favorable for you. 6 here.
Jacob Quinn, how's it going? Long time no see.
I believe that guy's flamer is 18.
So what events are you got lined up to hit when you got BAO coming up, right? You ready for that one?
Yes,
With
mostly
all
ready.
3 new codexes.
Oh yeah,
They announced all 3 are ready to go. They said Emperor's Children, Death Guard,
and World Eaters
are good to go for BAO.
Yeah, I might be a bit of a what's it called? Hot take saying that the Death Guard Codex is not as strong as most people think, and that's entirely because of the point cost. So we'll kind of see how that goes.
Their Terminators look good.
Yeah, but when you're paying 300 points for 6 and 340 for 10, then it's not as tasteful. So like I said, I think it's kind of a point cost issue coming up right now. And that'll really decide what's going to do what there. I think we're going to see a lot more of the same at BAO where, what's it called? Inari, Shadow Legion, and a lot of the current top contenders are still going to be very much at the top. But we'll see. Who knows until it's there, right?
Yep.
Another one for the advance of the other pink horrors. They are very fast today.
And when I hit them, they turn into pinks, and then they...
Yeah, they go
I
to...
mean, the blue, and then the brimstone, and then...
Unless you wipe them all.
Yeah, that's...
Just shoot ectoplasma. That's totally what you want to shoot into with them, right?
Yes.
Right.
Jacob, I've been good. I've been good. Busy, but good. We had... The last couple months, we had technical issues. We had to upgrade the computer because our old computer just couldn't work with the new scoring thing we got. So now it works a lot better. But we're seeing how everything works together. So
Putting this defiler out 9 inches from there. Then you guys gotta move him back here. That'll get him his 18-inch range over this way. Then see what we can do about this Demon Prince just to harass him as well.
and wait for my 8-pound.
Yes, sir. I promise I will. All right.
Why are they there?
Because I like to get into it right now, not
Oh.
later. But you know, we'll see how this goes. I don't know exactly what I want to do just yet. Still have these guys to move. Actually, fair enough. But I think I kind of like them where they are, with the exception of this guy. I'm gonna want to move him out over here and kind of sticking behind the building on this from this angle, and then just fix these guys up for cohesion. Just kind of wait for Scarbrand and the Demon Prince because they're mostly anti-monster, anti-vehicle guys right now. I also don't want to spend a command point to move them through a wall, so, you know, gonna relax. The beast can move through no problem, but the skimmer cannot. Alright. Now then.
So you got your extend covered.
Yes. I now will be making my objective here with the blue scribe, since he did not advance. And let's go ahead and start some shooting. We'll go ahead and just see what's up, and if I want to start dealing with Scarbrand with a warp gaze or not, and just shoot my first 3 shots into Scarbrand. with the Exalted Flamer here. So 3 shots hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s to strength 9. So 2 hits.
Yep.
1 failed. And then 5s to wound. So 1 wound.
AP.
3. No
so
cover.
4 up and roll.
And you're good. Alright, so probably just gonna not waste my time there. Let's go ahead and see how this guy does first against the Forge Fiend without any buffs with his Warp Gaze and Bombardment Cannon or whatever it's called. Basically a battle cannon.
My Forge Fiend's gonna survive.
They have the Harvester Cannon for 3 shots on 3s, a strength 10. And I believe he is 10 T10.
Yes, sir.
So 3s and 4s here. So all hit. 4s to wound. No wounds. And then D3 shots from the Warp Gaze for 1 shot on a 3. Hits. Wounds on a 3. Strength 12. Wounds at AP minus 2 or 3. Minus 2 for D6 plus 2.
Minus 2, so I've got a 5 up and roll. Make it.
You did. Look at that. So let's go ahead and shift gears a little bit. Let's go ahead and put the Lord of Change shooting into the Exalted 8-bound.
Because you're using your... the Lord changes the blue guy in front, right?
No, that's Kairos has the 2 heads. The single head is him. And yeah, he can just go ahead and use this guy's range and line of sight because he's within 9 inches.
Perfect.
He is going to choose sustained hits D3 for his ability for his main gun, and he is going to overcharge. So, Psychics is 9 shots on 2s. 6s are D3 sustained. This is kind of the roulette.
Oh,
cannon.
yeah, that's right. I did beat up an 8th grader.
I
I beat him up by 2 points at the RTT. I played an 8th grader. That's right. I remember now.
You terrible person. All right, so we got all hits with 2d3 extra. For 1, 2, 3. So add 1 more in, and that'll be all hits. So 12 hits total.
You know what? The 8-bound lost their field note paint, so I'm kind of sad.
This is winning on 4s because I forgot to use my command points.
Did you want to use it?
That's okay. I've already rolled too far to really make the decision of saying I get +3 strength in AP. I'll just roll it for it. 4s.
Oh, yeah, you did all right.
Did okay. Yeah, so 7 at AP. My phone will decide to work. This is my technical difficulty. It's technically difficult. Bolt of Change. AP2.
So 5 ups?
Yes, and I can see all of you from his line of sight, so no cover.
Damage each?
D3 each.
So that's 1. So as long as you don't roll 1-1 on the very first one, they're all dead.
How many is it?
All 7.
Here. Yep.
They're 3 wounds each.
Yep, they are dead.
They are dead. So my question for you is, so you have 8 on there, right? They've shot, right?
Yes.
They've shot. So
one of them is shot. The other has not, and Kairos has not shot either.
Kairos is this guy, right?
Nope, that's the Lord of Change. Kairos is the darker blue with double hits.
I'm gonna spend a CP. No, I can't do it. It's turn 1. Never mind.
It's only core stratagems you can't use. So if it's
so I could do my
Bloodletter thing, yeah. And what's
try and steal the objective?
And what's the distance?
Wholly
for that?
within 9. But I could be. I just have to be outside of engagement range of you.
Ah.
So I could steal that objective back, but then you still have him to shoot, right?
Him and Kairos, yes.
So they could probably pretty much wipe out a 10-man bloodletter, I'm assuming.
With only a 5-up invuln, they have a decent shot.
So I will not do that. That doesn't seem smart.
Save the resources. All right, and then Kairos then is going to go ahead and pop into the hazards check. We're good. And
so technically, I'm not within 3 inches of a thing, so my demon prince no longer has load up, correct?
correct.
Oh.
Let's see. What do I want to do with this Infernal Gateway? It is at strength 10. What's the toughness on the foot guy? 10 as well?
He's toughness 10 with a 4 invuln.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and put his Focused Witchfire into the Forge Fiend and see if I can do something to that instead. So it's going to be D3 plus 6 shots for 7 shots. Perfect. And hitting on 2s because I can see you. Everything hits.
Okay.
Then 4 is the wound here because T10 or strength 10 because I get +1 strength from the Lord of Change.
Yep.
All right. Yep, just 2.
AP on my 4 up, I'm assuming, right?
Forge Fiend, not Prince.
Oh, 14, so
Yes.
my 5 up, so I'm assuming, right? It's
Yeah, AP3.
So that is 1 failed damage.
D3 for 3.
So he's down to 9.
And I take 3 mortals from my hazardous test, so it begins. So that brings him down to 17 wounds. All right. Now we're going to pop the Soul Grinder into the Forge Fiend as well. So Harvester Cannon on 3. 2 hits. Strength 10, so 4s. 2 wounds at AP -1.
So 4s. Damage each.
I think 3 each, but let me double check. This is effectively a battle cannon. Yep, 3 each, so 6 damage.
So it's down to 3.
And then the Warp Gaze for 2 shots. 1 hits, but I am going to give you a Flamingo.
Oh!
I want to kill this thing now. Here you go. Both hit. And then 3 is the wound. 2 more wounds at AP -2.
5s.
D6 plus 2 each.
Does it blow up? It does not.
Okay.
Why are you killing these things? Adam told me to bring them. He said they're really good.
They're really good, so I'm going to try to kill them. So now we're going to go to my charge phase.
I thought you didn't want to charge.
But I have soul grinders. They love to charge. Yeah, all the rest don't, but those guys really do. So the first one charging the Demon Prince should be about a 9.
Yep.
That is not going to make it, and I cannot flux it, and I can't re-roll because it's first battle round in Fog of War. And I don't think we have a Hail Mary over here situation.
Might be a 10 or an 11.
I am just out of 12 completely, so neither is a choice.
So what is their Overwatch like? Just since I don't know a Soul Grinder.
It's the same guns I just sent, but on 6s.
Don't know. No.
Not great. And I don't have any native rerolls other than using these, but using them on a, random 6 popping, not the best. These guys are usually my good Overwatch because they're flamers.
Okay.
So pops the objective down. I don't get a marked for death. I am going to discard it.
You're going to discard it. So let's go here.
Yes.
So let me get you scored up here. So. Yeah, so.
I am at 2.
This is you right here.
Marked for death.
You just leave it. Remember,
Oh, that's right. That's right. And I'm not going to get an extra because I already gained 1 from Cairo. And extend battle lines I get for 5 because I have 2 in center.
So now you just go down here and you do pass turn. And
And
now.
it's over to you.
So we got 15 to 15.
A good even start.
So. Objective, primary mission. We're going to go. Okay, top of the battle round. 2, I get 8. We are rolling for my magic jujubes. Oh, not bad.
That was really good.
We got 3 4s, and a set of 4s and a set of 2s.
5 4s.
Yes, Yahtzee. That's what we're actually playing. We're playing Yahtzee here. So I think I need to do something really cool here. So I can't do devastating wounds.
Against infantry.
Yeah, that's not going to help me. Lethal hits, which I think I might need.
I do have some pretty high toughness guys with a good amount of wounds.
Oh, but I need 2. Oh, no. I can use my 3 4s to go lethal hits. And I can use it for Island 6. I don't need. And so I'll go for lethal hits and re-rolling charges.
Beautiful.
Sounds good. I wish I could have my field now pain back.
Yeah, me too.
And then
I
we're
feel
going
for you.
So my primary My primary, I hold 2, so that's
I think we only score for no man's land objectives in this.
you know, check on that one.
Yes, only no man's land 5 VP.
So I get 5
Yes.
for controlling mine. Okay, so now we are going to go to. Oh, wait, hold on, what's going on here? We're gonna go that 0. I need to be on 2. So we're gonna go 5. And apologize with this, folks. We're learning the new app. This is all a testing phase. So we're gonna go for secondaries. I've got assassinate and area denial.
Ah, that's an
So-
interesting one.
The soul grinders are not characters, correct?
Correct. So my characters here are these two, the 2 big birds, and this guy back here, and this big boy over here.
Okay.
I've got a lot of characters.
So I have no battle shocks. So why do I feel like you want me to come out here and shoot those guys? I feel like that's a trap. I feel like shooting Forge Fiends at I feel like
Dancing.
yeah, I'm just confused as to I don't know exactly what you do 100%, and I don't know what I do actually 100%.
I like to shoot stuff with the exception of these 4 big guys have an okay amount of melee. Mainly these 2 guys have scary melee. And they're pretty tough at T11 with a 4-up invuln.
Yes, so I think I know what I want to do here.
They have a 3-up, 4-up.
So we're going to move him 10 inches. This may be a dumb move, but I think that's what I want to do there. And then Scarbrand goes.
Leave 10 inches now?
I've never used them before. 10 inches.
It used to be 8 without fly.
So 10 inches, the back of his base would get him right here. But can he fit there is the
Should be able to. If not, then I've got a problem with your guys' terrain design.
No,
Aaron.
no, I'm just saying.
Yep, you're good.
Now, these guys, I think they can only go 8, right? Because now I have to pivot.
Pivot for 1 inch for them. So 10
So
goes to
9 gets them to there. That gives me a. We're going to have to go for it because I think I have to go for it. I'm just going to die waiting for you. So we're going to come over here and try and take care of this. Because we can go through walls.
Yeah.
Mr. Lord on Juggernaut.
Oh, good lord.
Okay, we've got that. We've got that. We've got. Because I have a feeling once I disembark my. No, I'm. Because they can go through that wall. Because that's the wall-y thing there. "36 inches, right? On the Forge Fiend?
Yes.
Okay. Can you bring these things back anyway, or no?
No. And they're 3 wounds each at T4 with the 4-up invuln as well.
Well, I think we have to go for it, right? So we're going to peek out here so we can see them.
Sounds about right.
What do I do with this? I feel like I got to take them over here to kill these things. So you're just going to. But if I don't wipe them, they turn into the blue guys and.
On 4-ups, it's not guaranteed.
Okay. Now, is this a character?
Yes, but he is blown up. And he's not attached to the unit.
But am I within 12? I didn't even think of that.
Looks like he might be. You double check here.
You let me know if I'm within 12.
Yep, just within.
So I can shoot him. Okay, so I think I have to go for the pink horrors, but then I'm going to die. But if I just leave you there, you're just going to sit on that objective. But if I go up there, maybe I leave him in the rhino? No, I have to. Fully within 3.
If you need to score early, you also need to deny me early.
Yeah, so I think I do that.
And this guy's also lone operative. Changeling.
Oh, so I can't see.
You can see him and you can draw range, but if you don't have 12 inches into him, you can't.
So let's see. If he moves 10 inches all the way and I come out to here, can I see any of your pink horrors from here? I don't think so, right?
Correct.
Oh,
If
good.
you out of range.
So we got to go there.
Out of your movement.
Yeah. I just don't know how to deal with them. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I think that's my movement phase. I think I kind of tuck my rhino up here, keep it safe. All right, you ready, sir?
Okay.
So I would open my app, but I'm just gonna ask you, sir,
All right.
because you'll tell me everything I need to know.
I mean, your app actually is probably better than mine, so you may as well just check it real quick. Because I don't know if you have rapid fire on that Malefic Cannon.
Forge Fiend, the
Okay.
ectoplasm. It's 3d3, right?
3d3
Blast, right?
so +3, and then the rapid fire each, correct?
Yep.
So,
So
are you at 18 inches here?
let's see. I don't think so, but
Yeah, just shy of 18.
yep. So no rapid fire.
So 3d3 +3.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 8 total.
Yes.
Why am I rolling these dice? So I'm assuming 3s.
4s, because you're world eaters. You can shoot more, but you shoot worse.
But my lethal hits only work in melee, right?
Correct.
4s. So you have 3.
And what do you do against with your ability on those guys? Let me just double check. Let me help reference for you. Where is it?
Here is the Forge Fiend.
Abilities for the Forge Fiend. So you re-roll the hit roll because they're the
But
closest.
I'm not
target.
but not within 18.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yep, I have to be in rapid fire for that.
So
Got it.
you have 3 at -3, right?
That's the hit
No, that's the wound, right?
because you just hit with that, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. So
4s. So 3 hits and then 2's the wound.
you have 3 at -3, right?
All right, 4 ups. 1 goes through, so you kill 1.
No, I might as well shoot everything at that with the rhino since it's right there. The combi bolter. Not within 12. So 2 shots. 4s.
Hit, 4's the wound.
1 wound, no AP.
Safe.
Okay, the combi weapon. This. Havoc launcher D6 blast. So
5.
4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hitting on 4s. Oh, look at me roll.
Oh yeah,
Tearing
and
it
then
up.
3's the wound. All right.
So, oh, and firing deck, right?
Yes,
Firing deck 2.
but you only have pistols, so you're
So
at 12. Yeah.
I'm out of 12 with that. Okay, so I think what we're going to do here, and I think the smart play is because I have Assassinate, and that's probably the easiest Assassinate, is we're going to shoot the
Demon Prince
Demon Prince at your blue scribe.
with his Infernal Cannon, and I do believe you're in rapid fire, so that'll be 4 shots total. On
No.
3s. All hit. I'm only T3 here.
So 3s.
Yep.
So how many wounds does he have?
5. So,
And does he have a 4?
4 up.
It's not worth it, does
Wait,
it?
is it? Because don't you have something special there, or do you not want to use those special little birdies?
But if you have a 4-up invuln, right, it doesn't. I don't want to risk it. So
Okay.
2.
Double 6s, so he's fine.
Yeah.
I couldn't bait you into using those flamingos.
No, because you get it back and you get even worse. Does Scarbrand have any shooting, or I've never
I
used them?
believe he has a flamer profile.
Oh, he does have a flamer.
Yep.
Can he see the pink cores? No, because I'm.
Not really, because are you counting these smokestacks or no?
Well, let's make a decision. We'll say yes, they block line of sight. This
Then no.
Nope, no. So, is it worth shooting at? We'll find out.
Hey, we got all the time. You may as well do it.
We're gonna shoot at the soul grinder.
The close one?
Yeah.
Got it.
So he gets 2d6, so 5.
And T11.
T11, and this is strength 8.
Ooh, what a glow up.
So you got 3 at -1, ignores cover.
So 4 ups. Pass, pass, fail.
Ugh.
I'll bring him down to, I believe, 13 with
And the toughness on those guys are what again?
T11.
T11. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna go ham, sir. So I got rerolling charges and lethal hits. So I need an 8.
Yep.
We need an 8 for the Demon Prince into the blue guy.
And the Cairo Fate Weaver.
A 6, I get to reroll my charges. No!
Ooh, you got greedy.
Well, I needed the assassinate. That's what I was trying
Oh,
to do.
fair, yeah.
Scarbrand into the closest.
Soul Grinder?
Yep.
I think he'll make it.
I don't know how to tell. So that's an inch, I'm assuming,
Here,
right?
let me check it out.
With this hand.
It's any piece of me. So closest to me.
Oh, yeah,
right
I
there,
have
so
the
you go
base.
right there, yes. Which in this instance is just the closest point of my hole.
And
He wants to take the smokestack with him.
we're gonna have to try and charge the.
I am going to 2 CP to Heroic Intervene.
I think it's 1, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. I believe so. It used to be 2.
Yeah, I do believe it's down to 1 now. So heroic intervention is shooting phase, charge phase is 1 CP. You want to
Yep.
spend it?
Yeah, so drop me down to 2, and I will roll for a 4-inch charge. On a 10.
So Adam's down to 2.
Keeping out of an inch of you, obviously.
Okay. So now Jonny is going to. Oh, Adam's got the. I am going to charge in the
Blood Crusher.
blood crushers. In well, can I? Or did I block myself? I might have screwed myself.
Because you can't move through models, can you?
No. I'm just gonna. I guess we're going here.
Yeah. You need 9 or
Oh,
10.
or I can go through the wall, right?
Yeah, you can go through the wall, so you need a 9-inch charge for him either way. And then him, it would be like an 11. So I gave you an easier charge, actually.
5 rerolling charges because of.
Because you're special.
Do the world eaters just not want to charge this time?
No, they do not. Ooh.
So neither of those are
Characters?
no like hurt.
One of them is hurt, the one that you charged.
Perfect. That's what I want to do. So you have a 4-up invuln, correct?
Correct.
So I'm probably going to go with the sweep attacks. Would be the smart move here. I'm thinking, right?
What's the strength on them?
Strength 8.
So you'd be wounding on 5s.
Nope. So we're going to go for the 16 because we have lethal hits.
Oh, okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and get cheeky and spend another command point to warp your die rolls so that way you can't hurt me as much. So let's see what that result is. It's a 5, and I think I'll just keep that 5.
So any 5, it kills the attack sequence, right?
Correct.
All right. So we're rolling our 8 dice, hitting on 2s. Does he do anything special? Or friendly, but it's within 6. The unit is eligible to declare a charge. Oh, I could have advanced. I forgot about that.
I don't know what Starbrand does anymore.
No, neither do I. Obviously. Lethal hits, come on.
And
All right.
drop your 5s.
So is there any negatives to hit you, sir?
No.
So those all work. The 5s drop. We get 1 lethal hit. And we are going for strength 16 to...
Nope, sweeps, right?
No, I only did the 8 attacks.
Oh, okay. Then yes, 3. Because T11. Ooh.
So you got 3 at -4.
Is that all you want to do? You don't want to re-roll those?
Because you have a 4 pinball, I don't think it's very...
Okay.
You want me to bait me into giving you back your flamingos?
I like those flamingos. So takes how much damage? 12?
Yep, 12.
So he's alive with 1, and I'll just keep it that way.
I have a feeling you're baiting me into... I'm keeping my flamingos, guys.
Okay. I can't stop him.
Lycon is asking for could he flux the 5? Does
Yes,
it
he
not
can.
matter?
He can re-roll the 5s if he wanted to. So it's after unmodified value after rerolls is what disappears.
Okay. No, I didn't want to re-roll that because if I give him the flamingos back, he's just gonna hurt me with his flamingos.
It's a fair assessment. I'll have a lot more rerolls if you do.
Yes. So now can Scarbrand hold?
So I'm gonna go with the wounded one first. So he is wounded, so he gets a -1 to hit, but he'll be attacking with his Iron Claw and his Warp Sword.
I'm T11 with a 4-pin.
Beautiful. So 5 attacks on 4s because -1 to hit. So I'll take 2 go away, and then 3's to wound here. Ooh. All right. So go ahead and take 1 of those on your invuln.
Good.
Good. And then we've got 3 attacks from the sword. All hit. 5 is the wound because only strength 8 here. Nada. All right. So that's what he does. And then for the other guy, we're gonna do...
he has 2 attack profiles?
Yes, they have 2 attack profiles
That's
and
right.
2 shooting profiles. They're very versatile.
This is super fun.
Other guy without the -1 hit is gonna
Rage
go ahead and roll
embodied
through.
aura. Oh wait, Scarbrand has extra attacks? We good.
You get 1 more attack.
Where?
It's right there. Blood Legion within 6 inches. He's always within 6 inches of himself.
Okay, so let's see if it would even matter.
Nope,
Nope.
that's a 5.
Nope, can't change the past.
Zinch has faded it. It was a 5. So my 5 attacks hit, and then 3 is the wound because strength 16. And take 3 more. D6 plus 2 damage each.
4-pin molds, let's do it.
Ooh, he's
D6
doing
plus
fine.
2.
Yes. So go ahead and take 6 damage to Scarbrand there.
And he's how many wounds?
20, I believe.
So he's down to 14.
And then 3 attacks from the sword. 2 hits. 1 wound at invuln. AP2 if it mattered.
He's
You're
good.
good.
So I do believe that's turn, correct?
So yes, at the end of your turn though, I'll be spending my final command point. So I'll be at 0. And I'm spending a flux token. Here you go, buddy. Here's a flamingo. And I'm pulling the soul grinders out of combat.
So now when they come back, he has to battle shock, right?
He does, yes. But if he passes, I get to heal D3 wounds as long as I'm in my shadow.
Okay. And you get some fancy nonsense to do your shadow. Okay, so I did not get assassinate.
Did you drop an objective? No?
No, because I couldn't, because I tried to charge.
Got it, got it.
So, and
And you couldn't have set up with the rhino anyways. Okay.
no, so here's the so we're gonna discard assassinate at the end of the turn. So end of turn cards are auto discarded manually to keep manually select the same secondary. So I'm not gonna keep either. I don't think it's worth it. So I have not gained a CP, so I'll get a CP for discarding both of them.
Okay.
So we are going to pass turn. So I'm at the 6 CP. You're on 1.
Yes.
So
And,
what is your...
let me see my objectives. Yeah.
What's your primary? You get your primary first.
No, primary at end.
Okay, so yours are... Containment? And Call the Horde.
You don't have a cold horde. They're not infantry.
The Corn Berserkers aren't?
Oh, they're not on the board.
So now we go here. We're going to discard and redraw.
Yep.
So you now have no prisoners.
Okay.
Way better. So
That's acceptable.
you get 2 for primary, right?
Yes.
You got the big 10.
Not a bad 10. All right. And let's go ahead with Cairo Fate Weaver. He does pass his leadership test, so I gain a command point.
So you go up to 2.
Correct.
Lycon, James, Adam knows who I am, and you,
Oh,
James.
what up, James?
James. Is that JT? James? Or...
Yes. That's
Oh.
JT, yeah.
Okay,
Long
I know.
hair, Death Guard, Chaos Knight.
Yep, I haven't. So what's your plan here,
It's
Adam?
awkward to see you say James, though.
Yes. Yes, United Wargamer. I love the app. Aaron loves it. We're just got to get to more where Adam says he's used it once before on a real
A similar one at least.
Yeah.
So it's very nice because it's very handy and it's easy to use. So
we're gonna iron out all the kinks over time.
all right, so I need to do containment. I need to do some killing.
You've got soul grinders that you can contain with.
But now I want to contain with them. They're so good for anything but that.
But think of the fun.
I'm having fun.
Who else on stream has ever contained with soul grinders?
Well, not me, not right now. So right now, currently, the center of the board is in my Shadow of Chaos because I hold more objectives than you in, well, I hold more than half the
I think I
objectives
should
on
overwatch these guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend a CP on. Oh no, because I don't have Abaddon. Never mind.
But does the reroll effect from him only affect in your shooting phase? I would check that because if you get rerolls natively, then you may as well. I also forgot I have flamers here that I can do that with. So honestly, let me adjust this a tiny bit since I don't actually need these guys for that. I want them to go.
Each time this model makes a ranged attack.
So yes, you can overwatch them
So I will
and get full
overwatch them.
rerolls.
So I will do that. So I'm gonna go down to 5. I am 3d3. You're still in the blast zone.
Yep, and your rapid fire as well.
So I get. Do I get one more per attack or just?
Yes. Because a rapid fire 1 each, so it's +2 each effectively. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So put in 6, and then add 6 more.
There we go. So 6 is rerolling.
Yes. Very good. And you don't even need an Abaddon. So 3 it. Choose the wound here.
No, I'm rerolling, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, rerolls. I just didn't want you to use them. There's another.
I don't need no flamingos.
Nah, use the flamingos, not your rule.
2s. So you got 3 at, make 3.
3 at invuln. 3 die. Plop, plop.
That was worth it, I think.
Wasn't bad.
I don't know. Because
I know I didn't like it. Right.
JT says, I've contained with knights.
Ooh.
So we're going to go to the overhead so Adam while he's moving. So
Go ahead and get more of these.
Adam,
cores.
how bad of a place am I in? Just be honest. How bad?
I think I'm really getting ahead with primary, which isn't great for you. I think that's going to be your big detriment later. And I did get a good amount of secondaries for this turn, so we'll see how it goes as we go, because you know how it is. If I get good secondaries early, it means I usually get worse secondaries later. So we'll see how much that stays true.
That's awesome when you fail charges too.
Yeah.
It's awesome for you.
It is quite nice for me, yes. This guy goes around and likes doing mortal wounds to people, so we'll go ahead and have him do that. He's infantry and fly, and he can just zip over here with a 12-inch move. And he does mortals, I believe, in the 6, 9, or 12. I don't remember which.
Yeah, and Eric from United Wargamer was very instrumental in us getting this up in time for this stream, because we have all been short on time. Me and Aaron, and Eric was nice enough to get it done for us.
6 inches. All right, so let's go ahead and advance him.
Who are we advancing?
The blue scribes. I want to get Scarbrand into this mortal wound zone.
Why?
Because I like to mortal wound. Part of his function. And the changeling is just gonna pop over here for this objective to hold again. Then
JT is asking, this is probably an Adam question. So what's with GW making Legion Ryan's goated?
Legion Rhinos goated because they want people who own rhinos to use them.
I'm using one.
That seems appropriate to me. So let's go ahead.
So wait a second. Hold on, my rule. No, because these are good flamers, right?
Yes. Well, decent flamers.
So I don't want to disembark because then you'll toast my guys.
I'll probably kill like 4 or 5 of them at the most.
Yeah.
Go ahead and advance up these pink horrors in the back for 5. So they're going to go 11 inches. Take this area here, start screening it.
What do these screamers do? What do they?
They've got anti-monster, anti-vehicle 4 up and 2 damage a pop with quite a few attacks, and then he gives 6 extra attacks of the same profile, and he's got a decent shooting profile, so we'll see what we can do with them. But mostly they're just for me to kind of have something to go into something like Scarbrand or a Demon Prince and knock off some wounds and maybe finish it off after I shoot it. And then they're fairly durable themselves, and once per game at the end of your turn, I can pop them out for free, as long as they're not in engagement. So it's another kind of tech piece that's a little bit tougher, kind of like being your Blood Crusher blob equivalent. And I just think they're neat. I mean, when I'm building a all Tzeentch demon list, I want to try to use as many Tzeentch demons as I can.
JT says they have a mortal wound thing if they fly over. Did that change?
They still do, but I mean, I'm just so far, it's not going to matter for right now. Maybe the following turn.
Well, I was just wondering if I should drop some bloodletters back there. Doesn't seem like a great idea.
Not the worst. They're not super tough, but I think the screamers do have like 3 wounds apiece, which can be pretty hard to chew through. See how much do you move? 12.
Again, this is a proxy for the fate with the what's this thing?
Fate skimmer.
The fate skimmer, because
I was a bit hasty in getting over here from home, since you know I had like a 16-hour flight today.
Yep.
Just a mild flight. It's okay. And then 14 inches for the other guys. That's what's nice. Very fast. We don't care about the home objective, so. Hi. Get 2 of them in the front.
So the beautiful thing is, Adam, you may make this a quick game. See, Adam's like, I'm tired. I'm just gonna make this a quick game and wipe you off the board.
Doesn't sound like fun, but yes.
I was like, I'm tired. I just flew in and boy, are my arms tired.
I'm tired of all these demons in my board. That's it. I want blue demons, not red demons, despite my, you know, red soul grinders. All right. Time for some deep strikes. Go ahead and put a guy out over here for some containment.
So they're gonna contain?
Yes. They're containing. Actually, I still haven't really decided here with these guys. But you have 10-inch movement. I think they're okay to be kind of where they're at.
Are you doing any more containments in that one? Or?
Yeah, I've got another 3 flamers to come out over here and do it with.
So 2 contains, I'll put you down. That's the full.
Yep.
Because I can't stop it, so.
Can't stop the feeling. And then the soul grinders.
So you get 6.
Number 1 will come over here.
I would leave the soul grinders out of it because, you know,
They're soul, they're grinding. See here. That can come over back here.
Tired?
A little bit. Get within 6 inches for the buff of strength. Should have some sight to Scarbrand here.
Which one's the hurt one now?
This one here in the back is the hurt one. So he's down to 1.
Does he have to roll a battle shock?
Yes, he now does. But he's in the Shadow of Chaos, so he gets +1 to it. He is not battle shocked, and he heals for 1. So he's at 2 wounds now.
Woo!
Yeah.
Fancy.
And he's kind of really safe now, so let's try to keep it that way, since he doesn't like being hurt so bad. All right. Now then. Containment, and let's do some shooting. We'll go ahead and fire off those flamers, the Exalted Flamer into the Blood Crushers, and then with his 18-inch range gun, and then the regular flamers into the Rhino, because why not?
Okay.
The reason being is that if I hit you, I set them aflame, -2 movement, -2 to charge rolls. Well, I do hit. And then strength 9, so 3s. 3 wounds on the Blood Crushers.
I had not used them, so what is their save?
3 up, 5 up now. They used to be a 4 up invuln, but they got changed to a 5 up invuln.
So I need 5s?
Yes.
Damage each?
3 damage each. So 1 dies and 1 takes 3 wounds. And then you are lit aflame.
So okay, so those are the two weird ones. So that's the
That's an
champion
icon and
yep,
yeah.
that's why. So one dies.
And one takes 3 wounds. So he's down to 1. I believe they're 4 wounds apiece. Yes. And then the 2d6 into the rhino. That's not going to mean much. 6 shots. 6s. Nothing. Okay.
And now there's something where I can bring one of these back, if I remember correctly. There's a stratagem.
We'll go ahead and put. Oh, and also let me do the mortals from the Blue Scribes. So let's start with Scarbrand. He takes D3 mortals or 1 mortal. I believe it's only 1 mortal.
I'm down to 13.
Blue Scribes, abilities. 1 mortal wound, yes. And then the Demon Prince takes D3 mortal wounds. Or 2 mortal wounds on the Demon Prince.
So I think he starts at 10, if I remember correct. So he's down to 8.
Yes.
Down to 8. Okay.
Let's go ahead and shoot him with the Fate Skimmer.
That's not say we did.
He's going to use his Focus Witchfire Arcane Fireball because it has devastating wounds for 3 shots on 3s. 2 hit. 5's the wound. 1 5 and 1 dev wound. So you have 1 save and then D3 dev wounds at AP 2. So 4 up in bomb.
2 does not work.
2d3. We'll go ahead and take 3 to him.
Down to 5. Why don't you leave him alone? What did he ever do to you?
I don't like him. And then hazardous roll there. We're safe, but only barely. Changeling. You can see. Does he
Mason has entered the chat.
Oh no.
He says Legion Rhinos are pretty nuts.
They are. We'll see what we do about a recorded game we're going to be doing in the morning. But I might just do a lot of rhinos. Who knows? So the Changeling shooting at the Demon Prince. Because I've got no prisoners and containment. So I just need to start getting a few more kills. Focus Witchfire for D6 plus 3. Strength 6, AP 1, D3 damage, ignoring cover.
And what are you shooting at?
He's going to shoot from here to the Demon Prince.
He's going to be fine.
So 6 shots. Because D6 plus 3.
Are all the, is he attached to that unit?
No, he's by himself, lone operative.
Gotcha.
And then 5's the wound, because strength 6. Take 2 at AP 1, no cover. So 3 ups there.
Yep.
You're good. All right. And then hazardous for him. Safe, but just barely.
Were you putting down any objectives?
No.
Okay.
I don't have anyone in position for it. Let's see here. We'll go ahead with this dude in the back, the Warp Gaze, and I don't think he's in range for its other gun. It's a little bit more limited. About 36 inches, so probably. Yeah, he's still in. All right, so his gun's going into Scarbrand because it's the only option. 3 shots from the Harvester Cannon on 4s because -1 to hit. 1 hits. No wound. And then D3 shots for the Gaze for 2. 1 hits. No wound. And I'll go ahead and flux that for you. So have a Flamingo. Whoop. No. Okay. Next guy's going to wash, rinse, repeat there.
That's in
Soul Grinder into Scarbrand.
Yep.
3 shots. 2 hits. He's sitting at strength 11, so 4 is the wound, because +1 to strength from the loaded change. 1 wound at AP -1.
Does it? I don't get any cover, so he's on his 4. 4.
You're good. And then the Warp Gaze for 1 shot. Hits. Does not wound. And let me say, I'm going to try that again. And it wounds because strength 12. So 13.
So 4.
Ooh.
And what's the
D6
damage?
D6 plus 2.
Okay, so what I think this is, I can reroll a save, right?
Yes.
So what happens when I give you back a Flamingo?
I get a Flamingo. And you get to do a reroll.
I need a 4 here.
Ooh. And D6 plus 2. For 6.
I tried, folks.
He used the Flamingo. All right. Now, popping off of the Lord of Change.
I'm trying, guys, to hold on here.
I've got 2 command points currently.
Let's look up there. I was trying to look up on the screen, but I can't see there. So, I do believe you have. You do have 2, sir. Yes.
All right. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Pyrogenesis 2 CP. So I don't have to spend a flux token, and I'll get about as much out of it as I want.
So, how many times can I use
Yes.
a flux?
Yes.
So, like, if I failed that save, could I do a...
No, because you can't reroll a reroll for core rolls, but if you failed 3 saves, you can use 3 of them and reroll all 3.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Then let me see here.
Can I chuck a flamingo at you and do D6 mortals?
To me, yes, but, you know, commanders have a lot of mortal wounds.
Okay.
We have a high wound count until around round 5 at a GT, and then we start getting real low. All right, let's see. Do I want to? Because at strength 10, I kind of need to wound you on 3s. So we're going to go ahead and pop my 2 command points, and I'm going to give you a flux token to empower it.
So you're down to 0?
Yes.
Good.
And I'm going to use my Infernal Gateway with sustained D3, and what I'm going to do is give the 2 CP for +3 strength and an additional AP to my ranged attacks. On the Lord of Change.
And he's going into who?
All of his attacks popping off from this guy, so even the 12 inches in range, into Scarbrand.
And even though they're doing contain, you could still...
Correct, I'm just
contain.
drawing line of
Yep.
sight and and range from there. All right.
Her brand.
So D3 plus 6 for 9. Oh, sorry. Ha, that's Cairo. He just shoots 9. So either way, 9. On 2s, 6s are sustained D3. So 1 comes out, D3 come in for 2, so add 1 more. And then wounding on 3s because I am now at strength 13.
Yep. That's a lot.
Yes. At your invuln, D3 damage apiece.
So how many?
8. Your number.
And he has 7 left. Force. So I failed 4.
5. Yeah. 1,
5,
2,
yep.
3, 4, 5.
5.
And you have 5 flamingos.
You're trying to beat me into giving me the flamingos. So they're how much each?
D3 each.
I think I'll give you... Guys, how much more shooting do you have coming at him?
I can still shoot Cairo at him, and then the Rod of Sorcery is going to be shooting at him, but it's not nearly as damaging as this because it doesn't get the sustained D3.
So, position, would you try and save him?
Yeah,
with
I
the-
mean, me personally, yeah, because he's kind of a main staple right now is your 2 big demon guys.
Because I look at you as a chaos expert, so
Yeah.
I'm asking you. I have 5 available flamingos. Should I go all 5, or what would you do?
So I guess the idea is that you need them for saves more than you need them for attacks and wounds.
Right, we're trying to learn these flux tokens from you, so
if you want Scarbrand to live, you have to give him his best chance at living.
go all 5.
I would go all 5, even though it gives me a lot of resources.
All right, let's go for it. We're going to go all 5.
Look at that, much better.
So he takes 1.
D3 for 2.
Okay, so he's alive on 5. And he has a much better surviving the shots you have left. And it also keeps you from shooting at other things.
Correct. It means I got to choose whether I'm going to keep sinking into him or divert.
But now you have how many flamingos?
7? Yeah, 7 flamingos. So I'm also now very good.
JT says, Adam isn't a chaos expert, I am.
Oh, you lie. You're a stinky chaos expert. All right, so 6 Rod of Sorcery shots on 2s. This is at strength 11 to, strength 12 because plus 4 total.
T11.
All right, so this will be on 3s as well, but only AP 1, and he's got a what save? 2 up or 3 up?
3 up.
So it'll be at your 4 up too. All right, so 2s and 3s, all hit, no sustained on these. All right, and then don't roll yet because I'm gonna give you 3 back. See how this works. And you get 5 saves now.
So if I fail, okay.
This is where it gets real fun now.
So
you see?
4s. So 4s.
Oh.
So now I can give you, because how much damage are these?
They are D3 each.
We might as well play the game, right?
Yep.
So I'll give you back 2
Oh,
flamingos.
you're playing the great game now.
Force. So he
One.
takes 1.
For 1. And I'm going to spin to reroll one of them with a flamingo. For 2. And in my hazardous, he's good.
Okay.
See how fun this is?
I gotta stand my flamingos up and be proper with my flamingos.
Now, Kairos. He gets a +1 strength as well, so he's going to get strength.
Real
10.
chaos players are pale as AF, not Mr. Nice Hand.
And I've been in the desert, all right. Let's go ahead and do Infernal Gateway just into him and say YOLO. Let's do this.
Oh yeah, and we forgot to mention the sponsor at the top of the thing, Baron of Dice Dice.
Baron of Dice Dice. I brought my own. He's got a lot more.
All hail Zeech. Shh. And secret. Hi, Adam.
Shut up, Pablo. All right, so D6 plus, or D3 plus 6 from the Focus Witchfire from Kairos into Scarbrand. We're just going all in on it.
You know what? Scarbrand's been doing okay with these guys. We don't need to switch it.
So 2 plus 6 is 8.
Do I feel flamingos coming this way? Do I feel
We'll
a flock?
see. A flux of flamingos.
Flock of seagulls?
Oh, that's all there was in the 80s, right? A flock of seagulls. That's what Austin Powers said. 5's the wound here. Good talk.
How many flamingos you want to send this way?
Yeah, I'm good. I ain't that silly. Hazardous, we're good. And I think now we just kind of roll with the punches and charge the screamers into your demon prince. Or 7. I think that'll do it.
I think you got it.
So. Bye, my pretties.
Don't need to switch his famous last words, Johnny. We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. So he's part of the unit?
Yes. This big boy's part of the unit, not the little guy that shot his flamer.
Oh.
Alright. That's them. And he advanced, so he can't do anything, and I'm not risking him going any further than he is. Alright, so go ahead and do the chariot guy and his screamers. Never used them before. We'll see how this goes. I need to kill one thing, and I haven't yet. So. Fate Schema, I believe you have 6 attacks with the guys, and then 3 yourself. Yes. Alright, so 6 attacks from his screamers on 3s with anti-monster 4 up. 4 hits. And 4 is the wound. Take 3 on him at AP -2. So 4 ups on Demon Prince.
4 ups!
2 damage.
And how many more attacks do we have coming into him?
8 more.
And how much damage is this? 2?
2 each.
I think I'll take the 2 that puts him down to 3. Yeah, I'll take that one. Take it down to 3. I was thinking of giving you a flamingo.
Ah.
So I'll take him down to 3. We'll see how all these other ones work.
And
out.
then the Herald's normal attacks. I also forget to mention that these have lethal hits in melee. 2 hits, 6s. He's not very good. Nothing. And then I believe the screamers are 4 attacks apiece normally. Maybe 3. Let me double check.
Oh, that would be funny. JT said it would be funny if we could force our opponents to reroll by giving you a flamingo back.
That would be great. And terrible at the same time. Here's the other little lamprey bites. Oh, great. 1 wound.
AP or
2.
4.
2 more damage.
And is that the end of the attacks, or?
That is the end of my attacks, yes.
I think I'll give you a flamingo.
Okay.
Give me the 4. Give me the 4.
Oh, take 2, down to 1.
Guys, I try.
I feel I have a good shot here at killing him in my turn, so I am going to keep no prisoners and containment will be finished.
So I get a hit back, right?
Yes.
So I have lethal hits, and so we are going to go with the I think we go with the 16 attacks.
How many damage? 1? There are 3 wounds, or
But they're also... But...
they are 3 wounds each. So your 3 damage one would be a little bit more appropriate, but that's entirely up to
3,
you.
4... I think so, yeah. Let's try it. We'll go lethal hits. Not bad.
Hitting on 2s, correct?
I think he's hitting on 2s unless there's a negative.
Nope, no negative.
And how many are in that unit?
6 guys plus the character.
And their toughness. What am I going to be wounded on?
T4. So 2s.
But he's going to die, so.
Yay.
No. So now, so choose.
Yep.
So you have a total of 7 neg-2s.
7 5-ups. Oh, sorry, 4-ups rather. Here, I'll give you 3 of them. Have some buddies back. I know you like them. 2 die.
Okay.
And we're going to keep you engaged for now.
All right.
Okay.
And that is the end of my turn.
So you are keeping.
No prisoners.
So I think I have to manually add it, like he says when I get back there.
Correct. So when we get to my next turn, we'll manually add, or the next battle round rather. But don't worry, because if you die in your turn, I will score for it.
Okay, so I've got you 6 for containment. Good.
Yep.
So we will. We got your primary. So we're gonna pass turn. So at the end of round 2, we've got Adam 31, Jonny 20. So not bad.
Too bad.
So I go to my magic jujubes.
Greens. They're so green.
So what do we got here? We got 3 2s and 2 4s. That sounds like an astounding good turn. So we're gonna go with 3 2s. It's not great. So I can go sustained hits. And I'll go with the pile in 6 and the sustained hits.
All right. And
We're gonna have to battle. I give.
secondaries first.
At least I didn't get a 0 on primary.
Yep.
So here we go. We're getting recover assets and bring it down.
Okay.
So my question for you is, do I try it? So
Might not have enough movement.
he moves 10, right?
10 or 9 or 8, I forget. One of the two.
Fortune moves 10, but it'd have to be within 46.
Well, that would be if you're direct to direct. But if you have to move forward and then draw an angle. So let's do like
Not exactly 46 and a half, so it doesn't work at all.
draw to this point. Right there. Yep, just outside.
Yep. That's not gonna happen. Okay, so I need to start getting some nonsense going here. So battle shock.
Yep, and at -1 because you are in my shadow of chaos, and if you fail, you take mortals. So you might want to choose if you want to auto pass someone.
Oh, I have enough. So
You definitely have enough.
So I will insane bravery use 2, I do believe, right? And I can only use it once per game.
It's 1 CP and yeah, it's
thought it was
once per
2.
game. Nope, it's just 1.
So I'm going to insane bravery the demon prince
Okay.
because I need him, and I'm going to go with Scarbrain because I do believe he should be pretty good at.
Yeah, leadership 6, so on a 7. Because -1 to the leadership check.
Leadership. So 7.
He passes.
He passed. Okay.
Boo! I
And I
wanted to
do
kill him
believe
with mortals.
that's everything there.
Yep.
Okay, so I've got recover assets. Oh, you know what? I can spend a CP and redraw recover assets, can't I?
Yes.
So let's do that. So we're gonna go spend because I'm down to 4. We're gonna discard and redraw, right?
Yes.
So we now have engage on all fronts.
Okay.
So that's doable because we do have some bloodletters.
Indeed, you do.
So bring it down. So I do believe. Is anyone over here? I have 3 left on Scarbrand. Is there anyone in this area that I should be worried about with Overwatch?
Not particularly because I don't get a lot of my bonuses in this. So even if I'd hit you on 6, I'd be winning you on 5. The exception being that soul grinder there might do the trick.
Well, I'm not going to know unless I find out. So I got to bring something down. So I do believe this guy's hurt, right?
Which guy?
This guy?
That'd be Cairo, yes.
So goes 10. The 10 gets on. Oh. Any response, sir?
Nope, go for it.
Okay. So,
Remember,
my-
your blood crusher is -2 movement, -2 to charge for the exalted flamer's ability.
oh, that's right. I forgot about that. So they still move 8. So I do believe I can get him into.
Low guy. Ruin his life.
And then, are you within 7? We'll have to see what kind of charge I get. So,
You
So
also
they
have
go
to go
10
towards the closest either way, which might be the screamer unit.
so 8 gets us to right there.
And I think I do have a thing to let me revive models. Let me double check. I forget.
Oh yeah, I think I have a thing to revive models.
Might want to check that.
Yes, I got to see when I do that. That
Probably going to be your command phase.
I probably should have done that then, huh? So let's see here. It's the summoned by slaughter.
That's Shadow Legion. I can revive models that way.
Any phase when the last one on the nope, that's that one. Summoned by
Some by Slaughter being
that's the same one,
yeah.
yep. Rapid ingress,
I
no.
think you're thinking of the Slaughterbound model, maybe? That he
No,
revives?
no.
No, there's a stratagem one too.
There's they talked about it on the I know it's in there. I saw him talk about it, but I can't find it. I'm not going to waste a bunch of time. But I know there's a thing where I can return it, but I will find it as the as we go along. So
Go ahead and do your movement and let me just check
Yes.
for it for you.
only within 3. I don't think I can get so many. Demon Tide. That's what it is. Demon Tide. That works on mounted units.
There you go.
So I should have brought back one of those guys, right?
Yes.
So it's a CP, so I'd go down to 3.
And you can put it in the front of the unit.
Yeah,
because
and
of
that's
the
what I
engage.
obviously would have done. So we'll just put them right there in front.
Yep.
Touching base to base, so I'm not gaining anything
You're good.
that I'm not doing there because I would have done that. Okay, and that's my move. My thing is, my Rhino's holding primary. That's. And just with the weird setup here, I don't think I could get enough Berserkers up there to do it. That's my. I think I just hold with the Rhino holding primary. I think that's my only primary.
Oh, for the record, score your primary as well. You're 5 points there.
But can he scooch over a little bit and put in an objective? He could scoot over and put in an objective right there, right?
I believe you do have to be a certain range away from another objective.
12 inches, right? Oh, that.
6 inches from another objective.
So let's see here. If I go 12, am I still 6 from my home? No, because my...
Oh, your deployment line would be right there. Yeah, at the center board line. Yep.
You know what I think I'm going to do?
No, I don't actually know. I have an idea. But also remember, you have bloodletters.
Yes, but...
And I
So-
believe it is round 3 now, so you have to kind of bring them in anyways.
Yes. So he can go 10. Let's just do this. Let's go 10 this way. And then on 12. Nope, he can't put one. But, nope, let's just do that. Let's just leave him here. That's right, I do have to bring my bloodletters down now.
Yes.
So, 1, 2, 3. Let's put some bloodletters. Again, like I said, I don't. Oh, now they're making fun of me on chat. They said, have I killed a unit at all? I tried.
You got close, but then I said warp shenanigans, and I didn't want to be in combat anymore.
So I think I could put them down here. And be safe, right? So that's my, and you all, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yep. We'll put
You
that-
want to start considering your primary, though. You're having a primary deficit against me currently.
Yes. And I got to figure out how I can. I want to put guys here, and I think I could charge you from there.
Yeah, 8-inch charge, yeah.
9 inch, right?
Well, you get +1 because of your instrument, correct?
Yes, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
so 8.
So we're gonna. That's my idea there. So if I can fit there, I want to go there. Because they should be able to wipe out pink horrors, right? So I should be able to fit here, right?
CT's sitting there making fun of Jonny because he hasn't killed a unit yet.
So to be 9, I'd have to be on the other side of the wall.
Yes.
So I'll put those guys right here on the other side of the wall. Because you have nothing in deep strike, so you have no, like...
Correct. No rapid ingress or anything like that.
These are wonderfully nice models that don't get caught together at all.
Of course. I love bloodletters. They're very famous for not being caught up together.
So and I think I go after those guys, too.
Yep.
Did I...
Need to start doing something.
Wait, do I get points for that part?
Nope, only no man's land. Which is why I kind of ran away from it.
Oh, well, sure.
Oh, there's a fuzzy.
Yeah, I was like, what is that?
I was wondering where that went.
So maybe I just... I kill you off that. Do your pink horrors make it sticky?
No, but I have my lone op character there as well.
No, I mean on that center.
Oh, no.
So if I kill you off of that...
And they're dead.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna...
Yeah, the only big benefit of killing off these guys is if you can kill the Herald there, who gives them the extra flux token every turn.
I'm assuming bloodletters have no shooting, right?
Correct.
9 inches away. So 8-inch charge. And these guys are there for my engage.
Okay.
That's not there. Yeah. But not gonna happen. Okay, so
Is that going to be it for movement? Because I have a changeling effect that could stop the demon prince from shooting, but that's about it.
that's it, because I can't fall back and shoot. Do I want to put...
You want to move this guy at all?
I did.
You have not moved him. That was where he moved last turn.
Oh, yeah. Let's go with... Yeah, let's move him up, because he could also shoot...
Any of these guys.
No, I don't want to shoot them because then that'll make my charge longer.
Yeah.
I don't want to shoot... Yeah, let's just get up here and try and kill everything.
Kill more flamers.
Yeah. All right, so that's the end of my movement turn.
All right, so let's see if the changeling makes the demon prince unable to shoot. He does. Haha.
Well, he couldn't shoot anyways, right?
He's got big guns never tire. He's a monster.
You're right.
Yeah, but now he can't. Ha ha ha.
Okay. So are you ready for this, sir?
Ready.
So, I think if I did this right, I got sustained hits and what's the other name with the sustained hits and the second I did sustained hit
Into the pylon.
the pylon 6 inches, yes. So if I did this right, which I hope I did.
The problem, JT, with the fight on death is that it's on a 4-up, so it's not guaranteed. Yeah. So for one model, not always very nice.
I'm not in range of any of those. For example, yes, Starbrand. I can't see my. There's my 12. Do I reach that guy or no?
You're just out because you're just past the smoke.
So I think we put the. I can't shoot those guys because they're in combat. So I guess I put his.
You want to switch it to the top over?
Oh yeah.
You're getting a very good shot of your back.
Again, we're working out the. I think I go for these guys with his small gun because strength 8 into these doesn't seem to.
Correct,
smart move.
But you'll be wounding on 2s against the flamers.
Yes. So let's go with his guns into the flame guys.
2d6.
2d6. But oh, I don't get sustained hits on these.
Nope. Not that you would anyway. It's a torrent weapon.
No, I know. So 8 to choose.
4.
So 4.
4 ups.
4 and they 1 damage each.
It takes 1.
The blood crushers have no guns, right?
Correct.
Who has a better save profile? These guys or these guys?
Yes, they have the same. It's 4 up. Everything in my T4. They're the same thing as the other guys.
So let's shoot the rhino into here because it's the closer one. So the combi bolter rapid fire 4.
Definitely rapid fire now.
So I have 2 of these. So I have a total of 5 shots, right?
6.
Each.
2 shots and then 6.
Oh yeah, do it. It's not 4 per attack.
Well, he only has 1 combi bolter because you use the combi bolter with the combi weapon and the hat to launch it.
Yeah. So sustained hit. So
does he have sustain?
Oh, that's only
melee. Melee.
Dang it! Yes, you're right.
You're not Chaos Marines.
Dang it!
And 4s, 4 to 4.
So 2 and no AP.
4 up invuln. 1 takes 2 damage.
Combi weapon.
2 shots because you are in rapid fire.
Does it combi weapon?
Rapid fire 1.
Yeah.
Yep. Both hit. 4 up for devs. Because anti-infantry 4 up. So 1 dead wound. So just kills this guy outright.
Man, 1 save. Nope, that doesn't work anyways. P6 havoc launcher.
For 2, no blast. Nif.
Now, this is the thing. I think we go. Do we split fire or do we go? Oh, I could tank shock.
Well, you only get rerolls here. So that's another thing to consider.
Yep, so do that. So we have no blast.
So that's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
yep. And then +1 each for rapid fire. Nothing for blast.
And I'm re-rolling.
On 4s. Yeah, who needs flamingos, right?
Right. No flamingos.
On 2s. I don't believe the Havoc has rapid fire, JT. No, just blast.
Yeah, the Havoc just has blast. So you have 3, 7.
All 4 of them. Let's go. They're dead. Just barely, though. But I'm not going to spend fluxes on them. They did their job for containing.
Okay, so that shot. I think that's on my shooting, correct? So,
Yeah, that's correct.
so we have to go to the charging.
Your favorite.
So we're going to charge Scarbrand because I do believe I could charge here instead of an inch of him. And I don't think he'd be able to fit through the... Can he go over your models?
Yes, because he is a vehicle. Yeah, I can't go over him, but I can go over them.
So it's kind of hard to keep you out of there, huh?
A little bit. And since he's a walker and a vehicle, he can still heroic intervene.
I'm going to charge just him.
Okay.
The blue guy.
Charging Cairo.
Hey, look, I made
You
it.
made it. I'm not going to intervene. You're good.
So, gonna come here.
Actually, you know what? I am going to intervene. I disagree with my first statement.
So you're gonna spend CP?
Yes.
So you're all over the.
I got an 11.
So you're down to 0 CP.
Correct.
It's that French in you, huh? You're waffling. Hey.
We're so spiky here. All right. There you go. That is me.
So now that you did that,
You're at a total of a -1 here because you're +1 and my -2 for your charge.
so what? Tell me what my charge distance is, because with this, I'm not sure how you measure. Like, what do you measure that?
It's going to be the top of that whip. So you're 7 inches away, so it'll be an 8-inch charge there.
Or do I just go with the
The easy charge?
go? Because then I can pile in 6
Yes.
and attack.
But remember, pile in goes to closest, which might end up being there, but it'll depend on your charge roll. And pray you don't roll double ones, I suppose.
This will be a tricky charge, so maybe I'll talk with Adam and we'll figure this out. I think I go for the safe charge, right, and then try with the 6 pylons thing. Because I got it there, right?
Yeah, and plus the mortals on the charge for them might just kill me outright. For that little guy.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And
Yeah.
then I can
Exactly.
charge. So 5.
So a 4, because -1.
You're right. So let's go to the overhead while I figure this out. So we're going 4. 4 inches. So he would have to go. So with a pivot too, right?
Yeah, -1 on the pivot.
So a 4 would get him all the way to here, right?
Yep.
And a 4. Well, then a 4 would get those 2 right behind him, right?
Yep.
They just all come right behind him.
And then, yeah, 4 inches up. So literally just like right about here, because they're slightly back behind there.
So, and they get the 3-inch engagement range, right?
Yeah, that's your character's ability, correct?
Yep. While he's leading the unit. So, so at the end of the charge, how many are within 3 inches?
Well, no, for their charge, it's just models per unit. Doesn't matter how many are in engagement. So you roll 7 dices.
No.
Well, you might want to double check if it got updated, but I'm pretty sure it still works how it used to for the blood crushers.
Each time this ends a charge move, select 1 enemy unit within engagement range of this unit.
And roll d6 for each.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Okay.
So seven dice on 4s.
Good thing I didn't get,
Two? Ooh.
And this is not something but I can, and I can't CP this either. can
Nope.
I?
So you just gotta hope.
But I could reroll a damage roll.
It's not a damage roll, and you can't reroll damage rolls.
So 2.
So 4. He's
4.
alive with 1 wound.
But I get a 6-inch pylon, so I think if I attack with... No, you get to attack first with your...
The prince isn't in engagement range of him anyways.
With who?
With my little guy.
No, but he's engaged with... But I was seeing if I could pile into them, but the guys in my... I was gonna, hopefully the demon prince would die and then I could pile in that way. But that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, you get the first activation.
So I'm going to activate with obviously Scarbrand because I feel.
Do you want to make any other charges?
Oh yeah, duh. Yeah. So 8 inches into the pink cores on the
Don't call him that.
center.
6.
That does not work.
You want to command reroll that?
Am I gonna wipe them? You know what? I got the CP. Let's.
Yeah, I mean, you've got it. It's just a matter of how much you want it.
I want it because otherwise you're gonna just sit there and keep running away, like you said.
That
9.
gets it 10. It's +1.
Oh, yeah, because they're not -1, right? That was just over
Correct.
here.
That was just over there.
So 10. So 10 on the back of that guy. 10. That back guy 10. And well, let's just go. The back of his base 10. Oh, how are we gonna work with these stairs?
Just treat it as flat.
Okay, so he would end up right here.
Yeah.
So the square, they'd come up as an L. That's the 10.
And then someone's going to have to base, obviously. So, because 10-inch charge.
Yeah, that, you said flat, right? So he'd be right
Yeah,
up against him. That's what I was saying.
Exactly.
So that's where. And I get a 6-inch pylon, right?
Yes. Although you may want to avoid doing it on the changeling because he'll force battle shock with the -1, and if you fail it, your battle shock then cannot target him at all.
Okay, so
Over here,
8.
just shy.
I don't get a reroll. Can I spend
Cannot. Flux token is for hit, wound, save, and advance rolls. For
We're
you.
gonna charge the rhino into these guys.
Okay.
An
I
8.
think you made it.
And you know what's coming next,
Yeah,
right?
tank shock. Naturally.
Because I could fall back onto the objective.
And you'll still be on the objective anyways.
So we're gonna spend a CP on tank shock. And that is T9, correct? If I remember correctly, off the top of my
And now
head.
you're at 1 command point. Yay.
T9.
Yep,
2,
so 9.
4,
Was it 5 up?
6, 8, 9. I always get this in grenades. I don't know why.
Grenades is 4 up, tank shock is 5 up.
Yep, 5 up. And how many wounds I have left?
3 on him, and I believe 4 or 5 on him.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, so he dies, and let me double check his wound counter. I think it's 5, but not entirely sure. Normally he just gets shot to death by now. 6 wounds, so down to 5.
And you have the ability to pick stuff up and bring it back, right?
Yes, but I'm out of command points.
But I mean, like, charging him there would be a dumb move.
It just kind of depends because you could potentially kill him because AP doesn't matter, and he is only T4,
And it gets-
and it would get you up the board.
So let's go for it.
What are you gonna do with that?
That ain't gonna happen. Okay, so we're stuck. Engage on all. Oh no, I need him for engage on all fronts.
You would have had it anyway.
Yes, because-
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay, so going to go for Scarbrand, and you have a 4-up into him, right?
Correct.
And how many ones left does your?
17.
No, I have to bring it down. I'm going sticking with.
They're both bring it down targets. So
Yes, sticking with Kairos. Let's not get greedy, Johnny. Stick with the plan.
the difference being is that there's a lot stronger melee in that soul grinder, and he has less wounds overall.
So I should go. But the Kairos has only got 7 wounds left, right?
He got 17 wounds left. He took 3 from Hazard Days. He's got 14 wounds because he's unwounded.
Oh.
And scarier melee.
So you know what? I'm gonna go with the 8 attacks because I do have sustained hits.
And 9 because he does his bonus, but hitting on 3s because you're bracketed.
And wait, the Demon Prince does something. He has blessings of. The Scarbrand has blessings of corn. right?
No, you don't get the blessings on the demon.
I thought
do
if
you?
I'm within 6 of the demon prince, unless I screwed myself and went too far,
Help you out
and
there.
I went too far.
Yeah, you're just shy half an inch.
So,
And you don't get it from the blood crushers. Well, like they get the benefit from the demon prince, but the character loses the world eater's keyword.
no, but they still get blessings of porn. They don't lose, so they lose the Lord of Juggernaut. This is the weird thing.
Yeah.
He loses the world eaters, but he keeps the blessing of corn keyword, so the unit gets the blessings of.
Gotcha.
They were pointing that out, so I was like, okay, cool. So I don't get sustained hits. 7, 8. All right.
9 because you're a bonus one from Scarbrand.
3, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, the extra attack hit.
And on
Oh.
3s
On
because you're -1 to hit because you're bracketed.
3s.
Not that it mattered.
Does he do anything? Nope.
No fun there. You hit, and either you hit well or you don't.
And 16 to what's the
T12. It'll be 3s
30s?
either way. Yep. That's pretty good. Do you want to flux them?
How many flamingos do you have?
I have 4 left.
Fail. Let's just go for it. Well, let's just play the game. Let's play the flamingo
Play
game.
the great game.
I'll give you 2 flamingos, sir.
Yeah.
You need 3s. Oh, that was worth it.
So all 9? Oh, sorry.
4.
9. Yeah.
Yeah, 9. 9 at -4. Can you fail some, please?
I'll see. All right. So we've got 5 fails.
Are you giving me 5 flamingos? They're 6 damage each.
Oh yeah, I mean, if I fail 3 of them, I'm gonna die, and I think I will die, so I'm just gonna die. That's okay. Maybe I deadly demise you. Oh boy, who needs to?
There's a flamingo. Can you re-roll that?
All
Wait,
right,
he gets
boys.
+2 attacks? Oh, Scarbrand doesn't bracket.
Oh, okay.
So anyways,
Either way, I mean, you hit all of them anyways.
yeah.
Deadly demise. D3. Scarbrand's down to 1. Takes 2.
Oh,
total.
crap. And by the way, I completely messed up. Do you mind if I fix a mess up?
What did you miss up?
So I get a roll. On a 3-up, I get a blood type point.
And you do.
So I get a blood type point, which will track with this. So I get 1.
Blood crushers take 1 mortal, which will kill the 1 wounded guy.
Okay. And now I get a roll another 1. So now let's see if I get a blood type point here. Thank you, JT. I do not get a blood type point.
Boo.
Okay, so my next charging unit,
But you got to bring it down.
I did get to bring it down. All right, so let's pile in. We
It's
got,
actually me next because... Oh, wait, never mind. I don't have a fights first. You're good. Go ahead.
yes,
I just fight first in that combat.
but I don't need to roll 2 more times, JT, because it's
It's dead.
dead.
Yeah.
I guess I could have split attacks and put some in the air, but nope. I would have put everything into. So here's my question, sir. So I am less than 4 inches there. So I cannot. They all have to come after him anyway. So I think we could get this done. So a 6-inch would get him closer to the closest enemy model.
The first thing you're going to want to do in this instance, because you got the awkward base size, which is great for you here, is that you just pivot him first, and then everybody can go off of him.
But I thought he was a base contact, so I can't pivot.
He wasn't, no, because you couldn't have because you rolled too low of a charge. You only rolled a 4.
So then they're all going to get in.
Yes.
Perfect. 3-inch engagement.
Goodbye, goodbye, blue scribes.
Yeah, I don't think. I'll just roll the Lord on Juggernaut. Because he has sustained hits.
I won't kill your fun, and I'll let you roll instead of just picking them up.
Oh, you want to just pick him up?
No. This is a fate dice game, you know? You never know what 6 flamingos might do for me here.
He has an Exalted Chainblade. 7 attacks.
On twos.
Because the unit counts killed as a character by himself as a new unit. You killed the Flamer unit technically with the character. That doesn't have a character, does it?
No.
I haven't killed this one yet.
No. And that was a tank shock, not attacks.
Well, each time I destroy a unit,
Oh, okay.
I roll my blood type. Does the unit count skill as a character bonus? Yeah. Oh, I see what he's
the
saying.
flamers, yeah.
I
yeah.
got you. So 3 up.
All right, there you go. So 2 tides. All right, we're going now.
So what does that do? When do I spend those?
I think you just get them as bonuses.
No, you have to spend them. Each time, so
At the start of your command phase. Oh, the command phase. So either
at the
command
start
phase.
of the. Oh, I'm gonna spend the.
You can't do it just yet because you just
No, no.
gained them. It'll be in my
Yeah,
turn.
I'll feel no pains.
Oh.
I think remind me to do that.
All right.
I'm definitely doing that. All right, so we're gonna go with the sustained hits. Got none, and he is rolling with. I think
That's
he
the
went
character.
No, I know he went to
Yeah.
a 3 though. I think, which sucks.
Yes.
Yeah, he went, but he has lance.
So he'll be winning on 2s, which he kind of already was.
Yeah, so,
So 3 hits.
I don't think I need.
2. You re-rolled it.
Oh yeah, what am I re-rolling for?
I mean, unless you want to give me that flamingo there,
No,
you can.
2.
Pass failed. So I'll just kill him because he's not going to survive all those attacks. Whoop. Would you like to consolidate?
No, because you can just pull out, right?
I don't have command points for that. So anything that's in is in unless I fall back.
I do because I get 6, right?
Yes. Do you get 6 or is that compiling only? I don't know.
I think
Everything's
it's
new to
compile.
me. So
Yeah, hey, let's all learn together here. Lethal hits, or makes a pile and or consolidate. Go
So, yeah.
6.
the 6-inch consolidate to the closest will be the screamers.
Yes. But so you can get there even with the 1-inch pivot. Go this way. What is this dice?
1 wound left on the guy you just killed.
Okay, perfect. So we're gonna go this way, and they're just gonna come in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Now they can't get shot, right? Oh no, because you can do the stupid thing where they don't count as being engaged, right?
Yes, for shooting, but then I take mortals for each person that dies in your unit. But it's more likely I'm just going to try to fall back anyways.
Okay, so finish over here.
Yep.
We're going to the rhino. Can he do it?
And he gets sustained.
Yes,
I think it's 4 attacks.
I do believe you're right. Yes. No, 6 attacks.
Ooh, look at him. Also, free tides because you're a relic, JC
Oh crap!
said?
I forgot he had.
Oh, but it's your Master of Executions, right? Yeah,
What's a free tithe?
because you're a relic, he says. I don't know.
My Master of Execution. Each time this model destroys a character, gain 1 CP, but he hasn't.
That's your Master of Executions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not even on the board yet, JT.
Yeah.
Sit down in the peanut gallery.
I'm confused. All right, so hitting on 4s, right?
No, his Master of Executions is in the Rhino. That is his, what's it called?
Lord on Juggernaut.
Lord on Juggernaut. Mo is with the Berserkers. They haven't come out yet.
Hitting on 3s, actually. No sustained. Strength 6, T.
4. All right, good talk.
How many was he dealing with? Not even worth it. All right, so now I'm assuming you're going to try and kill the demon, right?
You still have your bloodletters.
Oh, yes. Bloodletters. They have... I'm
2
assuming...
attacks each, I believe.
So, how do I...
So we know one of them's based right here, right?
Yes.
And you got 6-inch
that
pile.
thing, so... Oh, yeah, that's right. I got the 6-inch thing.
So let's kind of go like this here.
It's just weird with the steps. I trust you to tell me what I got going on here.
So let's say 4 right there.
Okay?
And I'll just put him to the side here. Make that 5. And I'm assuming you don't want to pile into the changeling.
Right.
Because I'll battle shock you and kind of defeat the purpose. So, assuming you want to be in engagement range of the screamers or no?
Sure. I gotta get the attacks in.
Okay. So that would be your best bet. You'd get everyone in.
And they're all into the pink wars?
Yes.
So that's 2 times 10, so 20. Are they? And they're not within 6 of his. What is it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Oh, no 6 inches. They don't have blessing.
Oh yeah.
So 3-inch pile in. I'll probably just say like these 4 that were over here won't get in, but the rest were
So
well
take
within
out 8.
range. Yeah.
2, 3, 4. I'm playing an army I don't really know, and Adam's on 9,000 miles of travel, so we're getting there. 3.
It's rough. What is the Bloodletter's new ability, anyways?
So you can't, if you try and fall back, you have to do a desperate escape.
Got it.
And they also have a leadership character of 6.
Yes.
So okay, and now these are strength 5 to
T3, so 3s. I'm very wimpy. 4?
how many are in that unit?
10?
Yeah, so -2, 2 damage each.
All right. 3 die.
And then you roll for your
Yes. Take the 3 that are in engagement range. And on 4-ups, I get to split. So I split for more brimstone.
Now,
or
do you
more
do that
blues.
before I can consolidate?
Yes. It's after your attack sequence. 2, 3, 4. Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah, they're 2 damage each, yep.
All right, bam. There you go.
Where one was pink, now 2 blue.
Yes.
Now I can pile in my 3, right?
That's the ability and the saying for it. Where there is 1, and now there is 2.
Consolidate 3. So he would go this way.
And remember, you have this guy would be more like right here, so he'd be going up here for your cohesion.
And that guy would up there.
Yeah.
Just that's so I got this, yeah, whatever.
Effectively something
Well,
like that.
he would have to go towards
Yeah. But, you know, we have that awkward hill point.
Yeah,
there.
we're learning things here. We're making so that I still don't take the objective, but I'm getting there.
All right, and then I get to fight first over here. So
Yep.
let's do that before I screw myself. Go ahead and put this screamer here. This screamer will bump up next to it. Touching, but, you know, we got too many spindly bits. And then Fate Skimmer and the 2 screamers will
So
do
I
everything.
didn't kill a unit, right? So I don't get the blood tide roll there, right? I just
Correct. You have not killed a unit there. So yeah, let's do 6 lampreys starting from the character, and then 4 from the other screamers in front of him into the demon prince. I believe they're all hitting on 3s. Screamers on 3s.
thanks everyone
Skimmer.
for hanging with us as we're testing all this new stuff. And
playing these weird things. All right.
I'm going to the overhead because I'm grabbing a drink of water real quick.
3s and 6s are lethal into the demon prince, so there's 3 lethals. 4 misses. And then we've got 4 up for anti-monster. All right, so 5 saves on the demon prince.
AP?
2 damage.
Ores.
That'll be 4 damage.
And how many does he have on?
1. So
So I could go like this, right? If I'm doing this right, I can give you a flux token and a CP reroll, right?
correct.
Because that doesn't count as rerolling.
Correct.
And I do have a CP, don't I? Yep. I'll go down to 0. Here's this. Because I think the Demon Prince can do a lot of damage if he lives.
Yes.
Of course. Nope.
Nay. Does he have deadly demise? I believe he does.
I do believe D3 on his deadly demise.
Oh, speaking of deadly demise, I need to roll for Kairos on that. He takes 3. From my soul grinder dying earlier.
Gotcha.
The roll for your guys, just not for mine.
Well, they don't affect you, right? Deadly demise D3, so does he blow up? He does not. Now, his thing is, let me go back and check here. I do believe. Okay, so he's dead.
And then 4 attacks.
So this is your.
That would be a no prisoners kill.
Yes.
And then 4 attacks into the bloodletters. All hit. Strength 6, so 3s. 1 into the bloodletters.
And I'm assuming they have a save?
Yeah, 5 up invuln. You're good.
Now, no, so I guess I go back here like this, right? I go back to round 2. Oh, no, because we're not done yet. You could kill something else, right? Or no, that's it? No, because Kairos may kill.
Kairos can kill Squarbrand, yeah.
Yes.
Because he's done a, what, 1 wound?
Yes.
It's a crack shot, but it can happen. Alright, Kairos, who is the better named greater demon? 5 attacks at strength 8. Let's go. On 3s. Well, he wanted to hit. Now 5 is the wound. 1 wound.
You gonna go on your
Nope.
flamingos?
Nope, because you passed or fail on this. So
AP?
AP minus 2.
So 4 pinball. I have no. Oh,
No
I should-
CP, no flux tokens.
4.
Yep, you got it.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay, so. Oh, no. Here.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what this guy does.
You got 5 attacks at not worth anything. 6s. Alright, you're fine.
Okay, so let's go with. So now on this thing, I'm assuming to do this correctly, I'm going to go back to round 2. Oh, wait, no, we're in round 3, right?
Yeah, actually, yeah, we're in round 3.
But I go back to round 2 and give you the no prisoner, right?
Correct.
Go back to round 2.
Let's have some attacks to do back to you real quick.
But are you going to kill the unit, you think?
No, but, you know, everything.
So you
right.
get 2 for no prisoners, right?
Yes.
That's,
Alright, so 4 on 5s. 2 5s. Nothing.
nothing?
And then the pinks, they hit on 4s and wound on 4s here. 1 save, no AP. That'll be an invuln either way. You're good.
Ah, you made it. I knocked the flamingo.
Yeah, the flamingo saved the dice and then made it a save for you.
All right, so I think I actually scored some points here.
Yeah.
So engage on all fronts. I got the big engage on all fronts.
Yep,
so
you
that's
got 4.
And for bring it down, what did I score?
You killed 1 unit for bring it down.
And how many points?
14 wounds.
So what's that? I gotta look. I screwed this card up. The total of the wounds characteristic.
It says you haven't rolled for the Blue Scribe's kill yet for Blood Tithe, have you?
Oh, no.
All right, there you go.
So how about the 3? Okay, so I guess I get 2. The total of wounds for the models destroyed was 15 more. Nope. What? So he starts at 14?
Yep.
So I get 2. So to bring it down. Do you want to do anything at the end of my turn? You can't.
Nothing I can do because I'm out of command points.
Okay, so then we pass turn.
You don't have any tokens, so I'll just gain 1. And I get a command point, and what are my objectives?
Do you have any? Wait, at the beginning of your turn, hold on. I've got, hold on, before we do this, I gotta do it at the start of the command phase, so let's see here. It is, where is the stupid, oh, they're right here. So for 3, they could have Lance, but I'm gonna spend 2, and I now have Blood Legions and World Eaters have Feel No Pain 5+ against Psychic and Mortals.
Okay. That's going to help you, too, because I'm going to try to mortal out this guy. And everything else is
You ready for your
Yes.
cleanse and recover assets?
Okay, I can do that.
And what's your... Now, do you want to do any kind of things, or do you just get 2 for your...
I score for 2 on primary, and do I get a command point? I do not get a command point this turn for free. All right. So I got cleanse and
Recover assets.
got it. Okay. Battle shock for the soul grinder. Oh, forgot to roll it in there, but he passes on a 7, and I get 2 more wounds back. He's up to 4 now.
Yeah, I'm so close. Thank you, JT, for chiming in, because as I said, I'm watching the stream, I'm working on it, and
All right. What else do I need to do now? So I want to cleanse. Let's go ahead and do this first to make a good decision here, yeah? So 12 inches and then 14 for the screamers. So you move that.
falling back.
Yep.
Well, you wait, you have to take a desperate breakout.
Oh yeah, you're right. Does breakout, do I have to battle shock or what is it again?
It says, all right, let me read it to you so I don't misquote it. The blood letters. Each time an enemy, excluding monsters and vehicles, because they're not monsters, right?
Correct.
With engagement range of 1 or more of your units, falls
Oh, and
back.
if I'm battle shocked, I get a -1. All right, 1 guy dies. Boop. All right.
Wouldn't it be the 1 wound model guy over there?
I don't.
Oh
have
no,
a
that
win
was
on
that
me.
was
That's
my
you.
demon prince. Yep, that was my demon prince. Take him out of there.
And they've got 14 inches on the fallback.
I'm gonna
I
go
might
to-
have to do this a little differently here. He can
What's the
definitely
idea
do
here, Adam, with this fallback?
that. I can mortal wound Scarbrand and possibly kill him with the screamers passing over him
So I activated my 5-up field no pain.
in perfect time. Yes.
He's gonna make them all.
Let's see. 4 guys passing over. Well, 1 guy passes over and then it's model per unit, kind of like your charge. And 4 ups for 1 mortal. 2 mortal wounds on the Scarbrand.
2 5-up field no pains.
Ooh, so close, but no dice. He
So-
goes down.
Now I'm assuming he has a deadly demise, right?
Yes.
He has.
I think it's like D3
well,
plus
let's
3.
roll it to see.
He does not.
Shite.
And now I don't have to fall back Kairos. That's important. All right. 12 inches from here. Here. So we'll move these flamers up to go and drop an objective.
Here you go, sir.
You.
Now, who has more on that? Oh no, because your 2 big birds are there. Huh?
A lot of people over here. All right.
He says, I'm doing fine. He says, but I have to hear about Cameron and Taylor talk about it all the time.
Yeah, they lament about the codex, unfortunately for them. Let's go have them deal with this a little bit.
Deal with what?
Oh. All right, so drop, cleanse. They're gonna fall back and do their desperate escapes.
Who?
These guys. 4, 5, 6, 7. So 11 guys.
So do you have to roll them separately since they're breaking the others?
No, I just assign per model that fails. And 3 die, so 3 blue hordes.
It's 1s
die.
and 2s.
1s and 2s? Okay. So 5 guys die.
Now, can you tell people why you're killing the blue ones instead of pinks?
Because if I stay in combat with you, I'm going to die, and I'd rather the pinks because they have that split power. These guys only split into 1 guy. The pinks would split into 2 blues. But I don't do that now. That's only when you attack. So they fall back.
So they wouldn't split if they died in a desperate escape?
Correct. Or to mortal wounds or to anything that.
Oh, so these don't turn into brimstones?
No, only if you attack them and then the unit's alive after the attack
Oh.
sequence.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
See, I learned something.
I learn something new every day. And then you can still go ahead and do that. These guys fell back. Flamer Bro will fall back as well. 9 inches. Back to here and just kind of move block you to be annoying. And
You know what? I'm going to spend the CP in Overwatch.
okay.
Should I do that?
Probably not. He's not really worth it unless you have Assassinate, and he's not doing anything himself because he fell back.
No, but I mean if you're move blocking me.
Yeah, I mean that's also safe, but it just depends on your resources.
No, I need it for something else, I'm sure. There's something else I'm going to need it for. Because I have no flamingos.
Right.
I'm sure I'll get some soon.
Maybe, maybe not.
Mathematically, how many flamingos can you end up with?
Yes.
Just a ton.
Doesn't matter. Right now I'm at a pretty good amount. I'm out of flamingos in my pile, so after that it's dice. All right. So you do want to just kind of screen these guys here for a sec. And I think that's about it. All right.
Do you remember what your secondaries are?
Cleanse and
Recover assets, right?
oh, okay, got
I
it.
think so, right?
Yeah, I don't think I care much about that.
Yeah, cleanse and recover asset.
Oh.
So are you cleansing anywhere?
Yeah, I'm going to cleanse with the I don't have to do it right away.
No. you don't.
Yeah, but I'm going to drop an objective with those flamers, and he's going to cleanse for sure. So
Oh, because we already put that.
exactly, and then
Can
it's
you
just
drop an objective and
cleanse after, yes, because cleanse doesn't require you to be on an objective as long as there's an objective at it.
But I mean, isn't the action dropping the objective?
Yeah, but because it's my turn, I can choose the sequence since it's both at the same timing. So I can choose to put the objective down first, then have cleanse finish it.
But can they do both the actions? That's what I'm saying.
No, they can't. So that's why I'm not going to do it with Kairos just yet.
Oh, I see.
Because
oh,
I
I
wanna
thought you were
see-
saying you were doing it with both.
No.
Both with the flamer. I was like confused. Okay.
No.
That's my bad.
So I'm just holding off on Kairos doing the action until I see what I can do to those blood crushers.
Did Adam do his one headless?
Yes,
lord?
but I didn't actually get it. I rolled a 3, so I didn't get a command point. So going forward, let's go ahead and start with the Soul Grinder doing his shots into the blood crushers, and starting with the D3 blast for 3 shots total.
Or
into
any
the
of
blood
these psychic
crushers.
attacks.
They're all psychic attacks. Oh, actually, sorry. I think the warp gaze is, but the other ones are
Because I have a
not.
5-up feel no pain against psychic attacks.
Right.
now.
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure his might be, since it gives from Zinch. It is not psychic, so this one is not psychic. So on force, all 3 hit,
Okay.
and then strength 12, so 3s. Strength 13, but still 3s. 3 to your invuln.
7, yeah. 3?
Yep.
on the invuln.
Yep.
5-ups. Damage each.
D6 plus 2 each. So
So-
first one.
2
Well-
are dead. Because they're 3 wounds.
They're
Oh
four
no, they're
wounds
4
each.
wounds. Yep.
Yep. So 1 dies, 1 takes 3 wounds.
And they're not psychic, so I have no feel no pain against.
Correct. And then the Harvester Cannon. 1 hits, and 1 wounds at AP 1 here.
No cover.
I can see you also now.
So -1.
Yep. So I think it's a 4-up for them because they earned a 3-up save. So now they're a 4-up save. And
Okay.
good. All right. That being said, let's go ahead and unload.
Oh, that one was for Scarbrand, right?
Yes, correct. Let's unload my other blast profile into them while they're still blastable. Kairos.
So he's not cleansing.
No. A little bit of cleanse is nice because I just want to get rid of more of your guys, you know. And he is going to overcharge, of course. Always overcharging. All right, so DC3 plus 6.
Okay. I don't have a command point. I do have a command point.
Oh, you can give me a point, yeah.
That's right. It's still 7 shots because D3 plus 6. I can't flamingo the roll for shot generation. Only damage. And hitting on 2 still. Oh, and 1 for blast. Duh. All right, all hit. And 3 is the wound here.
Yes, it is. Eric, everything's working great. Thank
2
you.
flamingos for those rolls, which give me nothing. So you have 6 saves at AP minus 2. No cover here either.
And are they
AP 3 actually.
Are they psychic attacks?
They are psychic.
So I get my save and then feel no pains, right?
Correct. So 6 saves.
First of all, 6 saves, 5 ups.
Look
So
at
we
that.
failed 2 of them.
Do you want to
how much
spend?
damage are they?
D3 each.
D3 each, and I
You got
have a feel no pain.
And you have 2 flamingos.
I think I'm gonna let it ride.
Let it ride?
Because I can bring a guy back. Whoa! Yeah, I can bring him back. So I will let it ride. So we got D3 each.
Sorry, I should have done that separate, but
So
2
the
and then
first
3.
one would be 4, right?
It's D3. So 2.
2 and then 3.
Yes.
So the first one, 2.
Yes.
I don't feel no pain. That kills the one guy.
Yep. And then 3 on the other.
You're right. 3 on the other.
And then hazardous for myself. I'm not hazarded. All right. And since we're just trying to do more to them, let's go ahead and throw the Lord of Change in now. And he's going to do sustain D3 and hazardous. So 9 shots.
Are these psychic?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Oh, the only reason I'm asking is so I remember.
Yeah, you feel no pains. I get you. All right. So 9 shots on 2s. All hit with 1 sustained D3 for 3. So add in 2 more after that. And 3 is the wound here, strength 10. All right. So 5, 10 saves at AP minus 2, I believe. Yep, AP 2.
So 5s.
Yes, D3 damage a pop.
Wait a second. Let me check something real quick. Okay, I gotta do this right. Let's be smart about this. They're D3 each. So at the most they do 3 each, right? So
Yes.
that would kill a guy, that would kill a guy,
And you have 1 guy
that
on
would-
1 wound currently, too.
kill a guy. So we'll put those, because the
Leave it
Juggernaut
at
has
the
a
end.
4 up in roll.
Got it.
So these will be 5s. So that's good.
Any flamingos over here?
No, so I fail 4.
Out of how many? 5, right?
Yeah.
So I'm putting
So
away.
I saw these things left here.
Yes. So here's the 4 for damage. 1 is going to kill the guy on 1 wound, but he'll take 3 damage for his feel no pains.
So 3 damage for his field no pings.
I'll get him.
So that takes this one away, right?
Yeah, so 1 guy's dead.
So I have 3 more.
Yes. And here's the next 2 for 5 damage on the guy.
3, 4, 5.
He's alive
He's
with
on-
2 wounds.
She's alive on 2.
And then take 1 more there.
Alive on. He's
1.
dead. No, he's alive on 1.
Yes.
Okay, first. So now I gotta roll these 5.
Yes.
So he's alive on 1. So,
So 3 more.
this good.
And then the other
5.
guy's alive at 1. Yep.
Yeah, so I have 2 more regular guys to choose.
Yep. So 3 more dice to roll before it goes to character.
Yep. Sorry to do this the long way, but I just don't want to screw
That's
it.
the right way.
So 3 go through.
All right. Keeping it.
Yep.
So the guy with 1 wound takes 1.
5 up.
Yep.
That's good.
And then he takes 2.
5 up.
There he goes.
He's dead.
And then the final guy takes 1.
5 up.
So he's down to 3.
He's down to 3, so I could roll. Now I gotta roll 1 at a time because you could roll 3, huh, and kill him. So if you roll 3, you can kill him.
3.
But I don't feel no pain. Does the character stay alive?
Well, it's not the character, it's the
No,
last
no,
blood
no.
crusher. But I got him.
So now the last one is he needs a 4. And he doesn't get it, so
For 2.
Feel no pain.
He's good.
fine.
So character's alive still.
Yeah, but he loses everything.
And then the Rod of Sorcery for 6 shots. These are still psychic. No sustained here. On 2s. This one's cocked. All hit. And strength 8 goes 9, so 3s either way. And I'll go ahead and keep that. So 3 onto him at AP 1 so far up.
Original.
We got flamingos there.
How much damage is it?
D3 each.
D3. I'm gonna ride the 5 up. Feel no pains.
All right. So 3 for 5, 6, 7.
How many wounds does he have?
I don't know, like 6, I think.
Yeah, 7 wounds.
Oh yeah, let's go. He's
So he's
alive with
alive
1. That's beautiful. Then hazardous check for myself. We're good. All right.
Wow, we're doing pretty good for armies. I don't know. We're 2 hours
Right.
and 35 minutes.
Let's go ahead and do this. I don't really care about. But I already set up for all this, so. Everyone's in range, but only one guy can't see. So the one guy who can't see will shoot them. Everyone else shooting into here.
Are they psychic?
That's a good question, actually. I don't think they are. It's Zinch, though. Who knows, right? Psychic, yes. So you get your good stuff. 2 shots each. So 18 shots to start.
These RBBR dice were holding up pretty well.
On 3s.
Why would flesh hounds be annoying for you?
3 up, feel no pain versus psychic attacks native.
Oh.
Alright. Alright, and then strength 4, toughness on the bloodletters.
I'm looking right now, sir.
Better be.
Oh, that's a blood crusher. Sorry. Blood letter is T4.
Alright, so 4s. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. AP don't matter.
Because they're on the.
Invulnerable 5 up.
Oh, they don't have a save.
Correct.
5? Is it 1 damage each?
Correct.
So then those are 5 on feel no pain.
So 5 down.
5 down.
And then 3 attacks from the Arcane Fireball on the character. He's going to use. Let's see. Yeah, he's going to use a Dev Wound profile because I can flip an automatic 6 on him once per battle round.
Yep.
Alright, so 3 attacks on 3s. 1 hits. Roll it. It's a 1, and I'll just flip it to a 6. So you take D3 mortals. Well, Dev Wounds. So 1.
So, feel no pain.
Take another 1.
Do they have 1 wound each? I'm assuming
Yes.
they do, right? Yeah, I've just been picking them up.
And then 1 shot hits over to the other bloodletters for no wound.
You want to hand me 1 more of those guys over there?
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
excuse me, walk around there.
All right. And then I think that's everything I could possibly do. So that'll be the end of my turn. I am
let's score you.
cleansing and dropping. So I should have 10 for primary.
Yeah, I think we already got that. And
1 cleanse, and I'm going to drop recover assets.
so you get a CP because you haven't gained 1 yet, right?
Correct.
So you're going to go up a CP. And you got 1 or 2 cleanse.
1 cleanse.
And that is 2. Okay, so pass turn. So I got you for 1 cleanse. You drop and recover asset. I put you up to 2 CP. And that's where we're at. Pass turn. We're not doing any secret missions. All right, we're going to round 4. I have got.
Blessings.
Yes. I haven't killed a union yet. So I've got. Really? 3 1s, that's it?
Yep.
And a natural straight. I'm playing Yahtzee.
I mean, you won at Yahtzee.
So I got 3 1s. What can 3 1s get me? They're like nothing? 3 1s can get me sustained hit. That's enough sustained hits.
Okay.
We're gonna battle shock. What's his face?
Who? Little guy in the middle there. At -1, because you're in my shadow. That'll be D3 mortal wounds. For 1 mortal wound. Does he live?
Well, I don't feel no pain. No, dead.
Kaput.
I do not like that. They're at 5. No,
They're
at
under
4.
half, yeah.
So they gotta take a battle shock test.
Yep. 7 or higher, because -1 leadership.
And if they fail, they take.
D3 mortal wounds. And they're good.
No. Good. Good. Good there. Okay, so primary, I get 1, and you got me there, or no? No, you fell.
I have more than you. It's 8 to 12 on OC, because I'm a battle line guy as well.
Yeah, I only have 4 on there.
Exactly. So
They're
OC 2 each.
Yep. I thought it said 1.
Bloodletters are battle line. They are OC2 guys.
OC 1.
Really? That's wacky. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Even
all
better for me.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get my second. So I get a 1. I get a 5 again. And we're gonna draw established locus and no prisoners.
Yeah, I got OC2.
What?
Yeah, I have OC2.
That's an established locus.
That's due an objective in my back.
So I'm gonna might as well just leave these guys here and establish.
Or you do it with them because they're not doing very much.
Oh yeah, they passed battle shock.
They did. Yep.
So they move 8.
Guys down to 5. I pulled that by accident. All right.
Or I picked up your dice by accident. One of us has got 1 more.
I'm pretty sure I picked it up.
So they move 8. I could actually get him behind the wall. And I could take them up there to kill them. Let's do that. Establish locus. What was I done?
Stabus Locus and no prisoners. So you need to kill stuff.
Yes, I did. What's that changeling do?
So he's got a really good flamer weapon. He's lone up. He's -1 to hit for shooting. And if you are attacking him at all, you have to take a battle shock test. And if you fail, you cannot target him. And because you're in my shadow, you'll take D3 mortals.
Dang it. One letters don't have grenades.
No. I think they do in the, there's a stratagem similar to grenades in the Corn Legiones Demonica detachment, but not totally.
So these guys are going to establish a locus back here. Hopefully staying far away from you. They've moved. I think I'm just confused on how to get my corn berserkers up there.
You got to do something because they're just kind of doing nothing right now.
No. I mean, I'm confused on how to get them.
Well, I think at this point, because there's some space here, you can still like kind of WYSIWYG them in the back on the ramp, right? Kind of undefined, unfortunately.
Yeah, so that's, so if I get them.
Because this is still all ruins.
Yeah, so get out 3, move 9. It's just I don't know where I can land in, like.
I think you would just have to YOLO it on a charge at that point.
Yeah.
Because you'll get there on a charge.
Yeah.
If the charge rolls well.
So I think. So the only thing you have on that objective is that guy, right?
Yes.
So I could take you down. So if I get you off, you would be on a 5, right? So get you off here, get you there.
If you get me off both of those, I'll score a 5.
Right. I'm just trying to see. There's no way to shoot you. Because you're in the terrain, right?
Yeah.
But I can't.
Because we're still doing first 4 line of sight blocking effectively.
Right,
Right?
yeah. So. I'm trying to figure out, because you said she has a good flamer and you have enough to overwatch.
Oh, yeah, plenty, yeah.
So I think I just leave them there, charge that, and just. Yeah, and if I don't wipe them out, they split, right?
Correct.
And I can't move over it, right?
Correct.
Oh, you know what we're gonna do? This is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do like you said. We're gonna YOLO the charge. Fully within 3, right?
Yes.
Well, obviously, we want all of our big weapons. The big weapons are those two-handed ones. Are the 4 eviscerators, right? Yeah, 2 eviscerators, right? In this mana 10.
I believe so. I'm not sure. New codex, man.
No. I think they. I don't think they changed it. So let's see here.
Because I think it was 2 per 5. Up a little bit more. There you go, right there. Yep, Corn Berserkers.
Yep, we're gonna get 2 eviscerators. So there's the 2 eviscerators. We want them up front. We want the guy up front.
Sergeant and Master. You have like a little bit of space right here too. Make the most of it. Good enough.
So the idea is shoot here. No, because I can't shoot that, then move. Because is it closest visible?
For what?
Or no, it has to be within 18, so it doesn't matter. I think I just deal with them here and shoot everything at those guys down there.
Yeah.
I think I just not. I'm gonna try and shoot him with those guys. That's the plan here, and then I go take this guy. Oh wait, they're wholly within 3, and I gotta move.
You still move, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't. Can I get the guy? They move 6 or. They moved 6, right? They didn't change how far they moved, did they?
A lot of things change. I'm not for certain.
Oh, they moved 8.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you can get a guy.
they're gonna get up there. They're gonna get up there, and I'll charge from there. I'm not gonna do any shooting. I'll move them there, and then he's gonna move 8 over here because I want to do 12. Which means.
But you still need to hold your objective.
Oh yeah, if I move off there, I'm not gonna hold that objective.
Yep.
Oh. Nope. Yeah, we'll just leave it there. So these guys have moved up. We'll figure that out when we get there.
Yeah.
But that's
We'll just say you occupied this space right here.
Yeah,
Okay, how about
perfect.
that? Just
Yeah,
easy.
no shooting. Okay, the rhino's gonna shoot at this thing here
What's the Forge Fiend shooting at? Those
downtown.
guys? Okay. Checking. Yep, you're good. All right, cool. Sounds good.
Okay, so first things first. Rhino.
6
Oh, let me make sure I'm not missing anything over there. No, they're gonna charge. Oh shit.
What are those guys doing? They're just standing there all day?
Yeah, they're not. They don't need to be doing that. They are going. You know what they're gonna do?
Advance?
No, because it has to be. Let's send them up the center.
They got to do something. Otherwise, they're just hanging out doing nothing.
Yep, they moved. They got everyone got the +2 bit pretty much baked in. I feel like
So 7 instead of 6, yeah. Everyone got a bit of a movement buff.
I mean, I guess, but you'll just come take it from me, huh?
I mean, I don't score for it unless I get the secondary to score for it.
7. Let's just put him here. And his boys will come up behind him. Oh no, they're not going to come up behind him because they're going to stop there. I don't think this is going to work. Am I? Yeah, you can do it. Throw me one of those chips.
Do they advance?
No,
Okay, cool.
that was just 7. So that gets an objective there.
Yep.
So my goal is to shoot those guys dead, them charge him, so I'm gonna get flamered
Yeah.
anyways. How many shots does he get with a flamer?
D3 plus 6.
Sorry, no.
No, just D3 plus 6.
Is
It's
it a
either
psych- Is it a psychic?
It is psychic, yeah.
Oh, so okay, maybe, it's not bad.
It's D6 plus 3.
Maybe it's not bad. Okay, so okay,
Enforce.
ready?
Yep.
So we're gonna do everything from the rhino.
6 shots from Bolter.
And
Let's talk about the berserkers.
Oh,
You're
okay.
good. Yeah.
Okay, combi bolt, the rapid fire range. 6. Oh, yeah, I'm going with the
You did sustained hits for it because
Yes.
you only had triple ones.
Yep. So 6 with the combi bolter.
1 miss. And then 4s.
Kill him.
1. Failed. Takes it. Havoc.
Oh yeah.
D6. For 1.
1.
1. And 3 to wound.
Mm.
Safe. Combi weapon. 2
combi-
shots. On 4s. 1. And then 4 up dev wound. Dev wound. Down to 3.
Okay.
Next. Forge Fiend.
We'll spend a CP to grenade the pink horse.
Okay.
Because I think I have 2, right?
Something like that.
Yes. So I'm going to grenade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on 4s, right? 4.
4.
Because they don't split if I grenade them, right?
Correct. Whoop. Gonna leave my 2 special guys there as well.
The Forge Fiend is going downtown,
Yep.
deep into the
3d3 plus 6 for the blast. Yeah, plus 6. So 10 shots still.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Any negatives to hit him?
Nope.
So 3s.
4s.
Oh, 4s.
Forge Fiend. Yep. Your Forge Fiend is on 4s. Almost all of your shooting went to 4-ups.
That sucks.
That's why you get the built-in rerolls against the closest with an 18.
2, 4, 6, 7.
Yep. On 2s.
And how many are in that unit?
You should have rolled 10 total because you rolled 4 plus 6.
Yeah.
Because 2, 4, 6. So 10, so 7 hits. And 2s.
So I'm not going to kill him. So, all right. So
6. 4 die.
and do they split when I shoot them?
Yes, because that's the end of your attack sequence. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to split. All of them split. We have double trouble now.
Okay. So I think that's all my shooting because I don't want to try and figure out the shooting for these guys. So we're going to charge the unit of these into the changeling. You do believe is his name, correct?
Yes.
Do you have a response to that?
You're declaring charge there?
Yes.
Then yes, I will overwatch.
Do you get a free one or do you have to spend a CP?
I spend the CP. I should have 2 or 3.
You have 3, so you go down to 2.
Yep. Using his hazardous, so it's D6 plus 3 for 7 shots. Torrent, so hits. Strength 6, so 3s. And we'll give you 2 flamingos. And they whiff. Alright, so 5 wounds.
5 up in one, right?
Yep.
So 4 kills 4.
Yep.
No, wait, no, sorry. It's you said psychic, right?
Yes.
5
D3 damage each.
Okay.
So 2,
I don't feel no pain. He's good.
2. Nice.
2.
1
One guy dies.
and 2. Alright, 2
So,
guys die.
2 guys die.
That was nice.
So I'm going to take these guys back.
Yep.
and then now I roll the charge.
Yes.
Because they changed Overwatch. It's when you declare the charge.
Correct.
So now I charge in.
4-3. You have a
Did I
command
even
point,
make it?
right?
Yeah, I gotta.
You need a 4.
Yeah, we're gonna command point that for sure. That's. You gotta get you out that objective.
All right, there you go. 8.
So everyone should make it there. So he can go all the way around to the back. He has to base. That guy has to base. Base. And now you do funny stuff, right?
Now I'm gonna do some funny stuff, yeah.
And
We'll heroic intervene for 1 CP with the pink horrors. For a 9.
so you're down to 1. I'm down to none. We are now going to charge the berserkers who we determined were up by there into the pink guys. A 4. I'm assuming everyone gets in there since they were all.
Yeah, you're good. So you go ahead and roll them in there.
I'm hoping they can kill them. Ah. Are there characters in this unit?
No.
Right.
And I made that into a much harder charge.
Ah, my guy fell down the altar.
So looking at
How
a
long?
10-inch charge with your bonus.
Okay, so they're in charge here.
Yep. I think you made it.
7. I can't go there, right?
Correct. Because the building's in the way.
Keep it on me.
Tankity, shockity.
No,
Or
I don't
no?
have any CP.
Oh, okay.
Now we're going to charge the big 10.
Okay. All right.
Nope. Okay, so attacks.
So
What is the OC of the
blues are 1, pinks are 2, and changing
no
is 1.
the changeling? So it's probably my best idea to
So
go everything into the unit then.
the horrors.
Yes, because then I have a better chance of taking this. No, because I'm not going to kill them all. They're going to split into. It's probably best to get rid of the changeling.
Well, if you're going to target the changeling, you have to do the battle shock game first. And
Now
if you
what's
fail, so you have to take a battle shock test. You're in my shadow of chaos, so -1. And if you fail, you cannot target him, and you'd still take D3 mortal wounds for being in my shadow.
And I don't get to reassign attacks, do I?
You do get to reassign attacks, yes.
But I still, I think
But then you'll be battle shocked if you fail, so it wouldn't matter anyways.
so it'd be OC 0,
Yeah.
and they're leadership 8. So yeah, no, I think attacking the unit would be the good idea.
Leadership 6 up to 7 because of the -1, because you have the icon. Icon gives them leadership 6.
But then you have all those 4s there, so I don't take the objective from you anyways, which was the point. Let's just try and kill the unit.
Okay.
So how many do I have left there? 1, 2, 3, 4. I lost 1, right? Or 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
16.
I do believe you have an issue, though.
What?
One guy can only target the changeling, which means you're going to have to play the game anyways.
Because you can't go through that guy into the.
Correct, and he can't go through this guy to here. His only legal target is the changeling.
So I might as well just go all changeling anyways.
Yeah, well, roll and see, because you're going to have to anyways. All right, so take D3 mortals, and you're battle shocked. So 1 mortal, you have your feel no pain. You're safe, but you're battle shocked. And you can't target him at all.
I can't. So I have 7.
Yes.
2, 4, 8.
14. 14.
14. I skipped that. Okay, 14. Hitting on 3s, or is there a negative to hit you?
Nope. It's on 3s.
It's on 3s. They are not world eaters, so.
Our flamingos. Too bad they're not world eaters.
Sustained would have been nice. I got the sustained over here on these two guys.
Yeah.
And then T whatever.
3.
T3, strength 5, so 3s. 2, 4, 6, 7, like 2 damage each. And just save them all, Adam.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on pink horrors, and then blue horrors after possibly. So 2, and then 4 pink horrors die. 2, 3, 4.
Don't roll any force.
When there was 1, now there is many. So 4 come in, just 2 per.
Okay. We're going to go with the Forge Fiend. He gets 3 attacks. He gets the sustained.
Nice.
This comes back. 6 to
4.
raise. So 2 and nothing.
4 ups. Takes 2 down to 1.
Oh, this is gonna be one of those things. I'm just gonna swing with the Master of Execution first.
I'm just gonna pick these guys up if you don't mind.
Okay.
They're not surviving that.
So now, hold on. In the what does he do special?
Character, you get a command point if you kill a character with them.
Yes.
And you get your blood tithe.
Yes, so I get the blood type. I go to 2, and now I roll to see if I get another move.
Yes. This is relic. Yes. You do not.
And I didn't kill anything else this turn, right? No.
Correct.
I'm terrible at life. But I got you off the objective.
Did you? Your battle shots.
No, I got this.
Oh, them. Yeah,
I got
absolutely.
you. And I got a pretty healthy hold there. Which probably not hold on long. So now you get a hit back with...
Yes. With anyone I please.
Yes, sir.
So let's go ahead and start with the horrors. You guys should spine right there. Come over to here so you can get some attacks in. These guys are dead. Everyone in the blue horror / pink horror squad will be fighting in. So, 3 attacks. Oh no, sorry, that's the changeling. Haha. Horrors. You guys couldn't just include that on there? Oh, well, that's right. I couldn't just go to this. Such a weird data sheet because I can look at the blue horror war gear ups and see blue claws. 1 attack each on 5.
Not psychic, right?
No, not psychic here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 5s and 5s. 4 hits. 1 wound. No AP, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, you're good. And then pinks. 2 of them.
You ruined my plan, Adam. I was gonna hit your objective.
4s. Nope. And then the character. Three attacks, and these are psychic. Those all hit. Strength 4, so 4s. 1 wound. 1 damage.
Feel no pain. He's good.
Good. That's okay. Your battle shots. That's all that matters to me. All right.
That's turn.
That's the end of your turn.
Nope, right here.
Oh, yeah, I don't care about that. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and spend a command point. Whatever that brings me down to, I believe 0, right?
Let's see here. I teach you how to do 0. Yes, sir.
All right. You're going to pick up the changeling. Because you guys are battle shocked anyway, so I don't care. And we're going to pick up who do I want to pick up after that, huh? Don't want to be this guys. These guys are good too. Let's go ahead and just do this bow right here. All right.
Okay, so let me square this up. So I got established locus at 6, right? In the
Yeah,
that's
or
4.
4. 4, yeah.
That's 4. And then how many units did I kill?
1, and is that it? Yeah, 1.
1, yep. And that's 2, right, for each one?
Correct.
Yeah. I just want to be careful when I do this because I want to make sure I don't have to screw up something come back.
Yeah, no
Okay,
worries.
so I got 4 and 2, and I got my primary at 5. So I'm going to pass turn, sir.
All right, and I'll get 10.
Reach in. 2. Yep. Dang, I thought I took you down to a 5, but I forgot about that one over there. Damn it.
I am under half starting strength here, and I'm in my shadow just a little bit.
Oh, so you may not get it if you do battle shock, right?
Correct, but I'm going to be on a 5 up for the battle shock. And we're good on the 5. Because I get +1.
So you,
And then,
you still get 10.
and D3 models resurrect for 3.
Now, do you choose blue or pinks? Or...
It has to be pinks.
So if the pinks were gone, you wouldn't be able to resurrect?
It would be blue. There would then become the blue horror data sheet, and I would still be at 10 or more, so I'd be fine. So, boop, boop, boop. Hi guys.
You ready for your secondaries?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
You get engage on all fronts
Okay,
and storm hostile objective,
got it. Okay,
which is
not very hard.
difficult for you because you got.
You threw objective down there. And
Yep.
I've got,
No, that's what I'm saying.
yeah, yeah.
And you got guys up in the air, so.
Yeah. So I'll be able to get a little bit of everything. He does not have
Does he
shadow.
Does he battle shock?
So let me find out. He does not battle shock,
shit.
but he doesn't heal either because he's not in the shadow. He's in the shadow for the grinder, and he will not battle shock because +1 to my leadership test. And he will heal for 3. So he is now up to 7. He is no longer bracketed and no longer needs the battle shock test in the future until he gets wounded. All right. And I think that's it for everyone there. So let's go ahead and get rolling. They have pistols, so they're fine. You guys will come in later. These guys move a lot. 14, so go ahead and pass over him. So we can do some mortals. Stupid screamers. I hate flying bases. How about you?
I don't use them, sir.
That's fair enough. Yeah, you're playing Khorne and Chaos Marines. You don't know anything about that life.
I do like warp talons. They're awesome.
Yeah, they are. I love Warp Talons.
They come in quite handy in some games.
4 4-ups. You take 1 mortal wound on them.
5 up. Come on. 5. So guy dies.
Just 1, yep.
They said they need to change this to that rule to if either unit dies, like your unit or the enemy unit. you should
Right.
Be able to get, and they're
Yeah,
like, why is the
Khorne
blood
doesn't
type
care,
point
yeah.
on 3 up?
Yeah. Khorne doesn't care.
Like you have to kill on average 12 to get your 5 blood type wounds.
Go ahead and go here. So we can see them.
See who?
The Berserkers.
Can't see me.
Can we not see in through this side either?
No, what we said was this is considered to be 2 inches or less, so
Oh,
it
gotcha,
doesn't count as
gotcha.
first floor block. But the higher stuff, we were kind of
That makes sense.
yeah.
All right.
That's what we talked about before the game. So
I don't know what these mean. All right. Go over to here. We can see you over there.
that was old KDK rules back inside. If your unit or an enemy unit died, you gained.
Old Khorne Demonkin. Old rules don't matter. All right. We're gonna fall back this guy. Just like that. And pull this guy back 9. That'll be my last engage on all fronts on that angle. So we need dude over here. So Is we'll just drop him 9 way over here. Hi, boys.
Leave them alone. They're basically gonna delete some.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to get this side, so I think I'll just fall back the paint horrors. May be able to. Ow. Oh yeah, should be able to.
Why not just put your little guy here and your big bird back here?
Because I want him to do the shooting denial on you, or make you -1 to hit. Either one. Because he can roll a dice, and on a 6 you can't shoot.
Ah,
Yeah.
so is
So-
that worth it? The points? You need the points.
I don't really need the points.
You need the points. I'm closing in fast. I'm happy with what I got. 42. That's a respectable.
It is very
I
respectable.
thought I was gonna get like a 20.
We'll just do this. That's okay. More than 9 away, within range of these guys, so we can just start dropping over there. All right. Let's do that. Yeah, that's fine. All right. So going into some shooting.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. 3 hours, 10 minutes in for not knowing.
We're not knowing our shit yet.
Well, me not knowing my shit.
I mean, to be fair, I've been going for a while, so. Let's see here.
But you're still top ranked in some stuff. How'd that happen?
People need to play more Chaos Marines, I guess. The Fluxmaster, are you a pistol?
What are your
You are
secondaries again?
not.
Engage on all fronts, and what was the other thing?
Gauge and... I don't know, you tell me.
I think.
Oh, Storm Hostile.
Yeah, so
That's what I'm doing with them. Go Storm Hostile on that.
you already
objective
did
there.
it, right?
Yeah, exactly. So let's go ahead and start off with Big Bird. Gonna go ahead and use his angle shooting to shoot at those berserkers there. Alright, so doing his focus
So I have
fire.
cover, right? And his stuff, but his stuff's pretty deep, right?
His what?
His stuff is pretty big. the
It's
AP.
AP1 and AP2, so it will make a difference. And I'm going to use the sustained. So,
So I have cover.
yes.
Does he ignore cover?
No, not unless I choose it, but I'd rather have the sustained.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to be winning it on 2s because I'm strength 10. So hitting on 2s. And I'm going to use 3 flamingos for you here. He says he's going off, so 3 extra D3s coming in.
Okay.
So 3 for 5, 6. Boom. So those all hit. Choose the wound here, and you have 3 more flamingos now.
Huh.
You have all the flamingos. Those miss. So you got 5, 10, 13 at AP -2, so AP1.
13 AP1.
Yep.
So 4s.
Yes.
Damage each.
D3.
2, 4, 3, 7, 11, 13.
I didn't roll for my Fate Weaver. I gain a command point, so I'm at 2.
Okay, 13. 4-ups.
Six total.
Well, hold on a second. What else do we have shooting at him?
6 rods, and then other guys too.
So let's go with the, because are these psychic attacks?
Yes.
So I got feel no pains against them.
Yes.
So we got 6 total.
Yep.
So hit me up with the D3.
All right. First one. 3. 1,
1 dead.
2. 2 dead. 3 again. Another dead. So
Dead.
3 dead so far.
3 dead so far.
2 more.
Guy
Alive.
alive on a wound.
2 more back to him.
He's dead.
W.
Poor guy's dead.
4 dead. And then 3. Nice. So 4 dead so far.
4 dead.
Then 6 more shots. 1 misses. And 2's the wound here as well. Strength 9. So 4 at save because cover.
1. And 3 at normal saves?
4.
4 at normal
4 3-ups. All good?
Okay.
Let's go to Cairo Fate Weaver then.
Because I see outside the soul grinder that can point at him, that's why.
Hazardous, we're good. Cairo. Probably should have started with you first because you have blast, but oh well.
No, I still
We'll
have 6
see you.
7 in the unit.
Yes. So, 6. Oh yeah, 7 because character. Duh.
Yeah.
All right, D3 plus 6 blast, so D3 plus 7 for 10.
So you get 2 blasts.
1 blast.
Yeah,
But,
1 blast.
yep. But I rolled a 6 plus 7 because D3 plus 6 and then plus 1 for the blast. All right. Oh, I meant to say I'm going to spend my 2 command points here for the big buff too. To increase my strength by plus 3 and my AP by 4 or by 1, so his AP 4, so it'll be 6 up saves.
So I. 6 saves? Yeah.
All right.
I was thinking to go to grounds.
You already have cover though. Yeah. Oh yeah, invuln. Duh.
Yeah, I was just. I thought
So 1 missed
that would be 6 either.
and 2's the wound. All right, everything wounded. So you have 9 6-ups and then D3 damage each for feel no pains.
Okay. Not okay. Hold on. Wait a second. We can't do all that at once. Because I do believe what's his face has got a 4 invuln, right?
Yes.
Oh wait, no.
Or no, he doesn't. Yeah,
He
doesn't
has
have
no
invuln.
invuln.
Nope. So you roll them all at once.
Wow. 6s.
2. Got all those flamingos.
Did it?
No,
Well,
no, you
still-
don't want to use it on
You
6.
still have the soul grinder coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got 3, 6, 7. E3, right?
Yes.
So hit me with them.
So first guy takes 2.
First guy's gonna live. Nope,
Nope.
he's dead.
Second guy takes 2.
2's dead.
Third takes 1.
Third. On 1 move.
And then he takes another one.
He's fine.
And he takes another one.
So that's 1, 2, and then
I got 2 more left in my hand.
No, I
after
don't.
this.
I'm just, so he's dead.
Then I'm gonna use a flamingo. Reroll that damage for a 3. It gets it.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's
Close. And then 2 for another guy.
1, 2 for another guy.
Yeah, because you had 7.
Yep.
So 5.
Yep.
So 1 berserker's left with the main dude.
Yep. We'll leave the icon guy.
And I don't fail my hazardous.
1, 2, 3, 4. Is I need to go on an excursion down here.
Yeah.
Wait.
So there should be 1 berserker left in the
Yeah.
squad. All right. Over to the pink horrors.
Oh yeah, and I get an extra dice when I roll my thing next. So I get 9.
3, 4, 5. Everything in the blood letters because it's all pistols here. Pink horrors on 3s. And winning on 4s.
Good, not bad.
So 7.
Oh,
Five
do you use psychic pistols or regular pistols?
These are psychic, yes.
So 5s.
5s and 5s. Oh, look at that. Right back at you.
So 3 die.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
This
Six,
is gonna be my
seven.
graveyard.
8, 9, 10,
Clean it up.
11. All right. And then here's the blues on 4s and 5s.
Okay.
4s to hit. 5s to wound. These are also psychic.
Yep.
So you'll be on 5s and 5s again.
Okay.
Five on your invuln.
5s and then 5. Oh, not bad.
One more. Hey,
Yeah.
look at that. That was cool. Let's go ahead and unleash hell from the soul grinder. Actually, no, let's go ahead and do these flamers first. 3 flamers into the berserkers, they ignore cover. So
Okay.
3d6. So 14
Are
for,
they psychic flamers?
I believe so. With Zinch, it's always a safe assumption. Let's see. They are, yes.
Okay.
And their strength 5 because of my Lord of Change, so 3s. So 7 at AP1, no cover.
So 4s? Are they 1 damage each or 2?
1 damage each, so 4's 5.
4s and 5s, yep. 4s. 5s.
Alright, so one guy
One.
takes 1. Nice. Changeling here doing his overcharge into you for d6 plus 3 shots to the Forge Fiend for 6, so 9.
Forge Fiend's gonna live.
5's the wound. But he did really good. 5 at AP minus 2, no cover.
So 5 involts.
Yes.
So 3 got the damage each.
D3 psychics. So 3 for 5, 6, 7.
7.
And my hazardous is good.
5 up here. 5 up against psychic. So he takes 2, 5.
Nice. Not too
Yeah.
shabby.
Is he down to 5 then? I think.
I think he starts at 12. So he'd be down to 7.
Yep.
Alright. I'm in range, so we're gonna go ahead and have the Soul Grinder unleash hell into him.
Hello. Not yet. Call you in a minute. Okay, love you. Bye.
Soul Grinder to Forge Fiend, not psychic here.
Live on stream. I'll do it as soon as we're done. Almost done. Love you. Bye. Okay, go for it.
Strength 10, so 4s.
4s.
2 wounds at AP1.
Here.
Yes.
Cover or no cover?
I say cover.
So good.
Good either way, I guess. It's only AP1.
Yep.
And then D3 shots for 2, 3s, 1 hits, 1 wounds at AP enough to go invuln.
Yeah. Is it psychic?
It is not psychic and it's D6 plus 2. So you want to.
We're gonna go with a. And so we need a 5 up invuln.
You're good. All right. The flamingo's working against me now. All right.
I got a lot of flamingos.
Yeah, you do. We'll go ahead and charge into your little guys.
The jackals.
Yes.
Oh, you're. What?
Yeah,
What do
you're
you
all
need, like
spread
a
out.
2?
Yeah. Well, I got a 3, so I guess I needed it. Weep, 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 weep.
I'm gonna charge in the. They're all in.
Yeah. Grinder's not going to be able to really get there. Flamers don't really care. So yeah, that's it for charging. Actually, we'll go ahead and charge the Changeling for a 9 because why not? He makes it into you. Yay.
Wait, hold on. So you charge, right?
Yes.
I might as well try it, right?
Well, if you fail, I do have to more than half and you're in shadow, you'll have to take a battle shock test after spending the command point. You don't take that back, and then you won't be able to target him if you fail and take D3 mortal, so it's up to you. It's the Changeling trick.
Okay, explain that to me again one more time. So
Whenever you target him for an attack, you have to take a battle shock test. If you fail, you can't target him.
so I need a 7, right?
Yes.
6, 7.
And then since I have shadow up, if you fail, you also take D3 mortals.
What's his attack profile?
Not good. I'm just tying you up and annoying you because I can just keep making you do that battle shock stuff.
I'm gonna try because I need to shoot. Because he only has how many wounds?
He has 5 wounds, I believe.
Yeah, let's try it. Oh
You
wait,
don't get rerolls. He's not the closest.
We're gonna have to try it. We're at that point in the game where we just gotta try it.
All right, let's see it.
So first, so I have to spend the CP.
Yep.
So we go down to 0 because I have nothing else that you're gonna charge. So we need a 7.
Takes D3 mortals. And he's battle shocked, then you can't shoot me.
Right. So 2.
1, D3, and then he gets a feel no
5,
pain.
feel no pain. So
He
we're
doesn't feel
okay.
it.
And then you're just in, and I don't get.
Yep.
That was a big waste of nothing.
Yep. Then we'll go ahead and start with the changeling. Actually, we'll go and start over there because it doesn't matter.
What's the attack profiles coming in?
A lot of attacks at 2 damage a pop.
Let's just
with
pick 'em up.
AP2.
Yeah, let's
I'm hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
let's just pick them up.
Okay.
We're at that point in the game where it's like
Yeah,
I
they're
can
not-
have you roll a bunch of dice, but
True,
they're jackals.
and they're not psychic, so no feel no pain here.
Yeah, they're jackals.
And then I think the trickster staff is dumb, like not good, just literally dumb. 4/1 D3 for 3 attack psychic.
Is it then the
Here.
okay?
2 hits, no wounds. All right, your attack back. Do your battle shock thingy again.
Oh, that's every time.
That's every time you attack
7.
them. Nope, D3 mortals. Take 3. You see why I put the changeling in though. He doesn't have to attack you. He just has to keep making you take mortals in the shadow and keep you battle shocked.
Okay, so that's your turn, sir. No.
Your attack's here.
So I am obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
So 10 attacks.
Yep.
Anything weird I need to know about?
I split and I'm annoying.
No, I mean like no negatives hit or anything like
nothing
that.
like that.
I do believe they hit on 3s, right?
Yes. 10 attacks on 3s. That's correct. And they'll be winning on 3s.
3s and 3s. Is there any how many of your guys are left, sir?
A lot.
Okay, so
Yeah.
probably not worth it.
4?
So 4.
Take it on some blue horrors this time. 1 lived, so 3 died. Do they split? 2 of them split into brimstone horrors. Go. Boop. Boop. And boom, boom. Because they're just that obnoxious.
Okay, so that's your turn.
They attack back.
Oh, that's right. You get a.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the brims on 6s. None. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for blues on 5s. 5s and 5s. One on the bloodletters. Not psychic.
Not take, so okay, nice.
And then,
Do you want to hand me one so I don't reach over right here?
yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pinks on 4s. 2 and 4s. 1.
5 up.
No no, not psychic.
Grab me in. Okay. Oh, I didn't want that. So I was trying not to grab a.
No worries. And then we come on in because the water's fine.
Okay. So that's the turn.
Oh, and 3 attacks from my dude who does have a psychic knife, the character. 2 hits, 1 wound, no AP. You
Okay.
good? Alright.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. So let's go to Adam. We got
Mini engage.
1, 2, 3. Yep, and that is 2 points, right? Yep.
And storm hostile.
Or 5, right? Or is
Yep.
that 6? No, it's
5.
4.
4. Okay, whatever it is.
Yeah. No, I have to look at the card there because I don't have the numbers. Remember?
No worries.
Okay, so there's that. We're good. Going to round 5. Okay, round 5. I get to roll an extra dice because they killed a unit. So I had an icon there. So round 5.
What is the score? It is 42 to 61 my favor, JT.
Yeah. Oh wait, why is the score not showing up on?
It shows up on the overhead, it looks like.
That's weird. That's not showing up. Yeah, we're gonna have to get that fixed.
Yep. Working out the kinks.
So round 5. Yeah, I'm doing my blood test. Okay.
Yep.
3 6s and goes back.
And runs back. Oh wait.
3 6s and 2 3s.
Scarbrand's back?
Yes. So I need to deny you points and devastating wounds.
On my infantry, it'd be good because my 4-up invuln's working really
I'm trying to figure out what is my most likely thing to take you off an objective, because those guys, I'm not taking you off that
No.
objective. So maybe this objective, but I only have.
They're not infantry either. They're beasts.
No, I know, that's what I'm trying to figure out. So maybe go down and take, but if I go down there, you're gonna shoot the shit out of me with the flamers. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I screwed myself. I could have been way closer. But then I would have been off the objective, so no.
Yeah.
The blood surge move.
Ah, right.
But I would have been off the objective. So I can't insane bravery. So I'm just gonna go with let's go sustained hits. And
Reroll charges? You
reroll
probably don't
charges.
need that, do you?
Sustained hits and yeah. Because I'm not going to move those guys. Because if I move them, you're going to overwatch them with those flamers. I have a feeling.
Well, when you declare a charge too, I can still.
I know, but I mean, I'm going to try and mitigate my. Because they're still psychic flamers, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's go with that. Battle shock here.
Yep. You're good?
Good. Battle shock on those guys, right?
Yep.
Anything weird there?
Nope. You're good. Just the -1
Okay,
typical.
battle shock there.
Yep. They're super
They're
good.
definitely
Battle shock here.
Yep.
They're good.
Okay.
Hey, now you're passing all the battle
Yeah,
shots.
there we go. So we're going to get a 5, 10,
Yes.
10. Let's go to containment and sabotage. I'm going to spend a CP on getting rid of contain. Spend that CP on getting rid of containment because there's no way I can do that. Discard and redraw. Overwhelming force. Kill something on objective. So that's what we're going to do.
All right.
Okay. So, going to. So this is one unit, right?
Yes. One very big annoying unit.
I went with reroll charges and sustained hits, right?
Mm-hmm.
Reroll and sustain. On sustain. I think that's just what I gotta do. They moved 8? Was that it?
Yes.
Or they were the.
Oh, wait, no, I think they move 6. I forget now. Berserkers move 8 now.
No, they move 8 too.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna move that guy just because I don't want to get caught.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to get my shirt to get caught on him. Ah! 8. So then these guys just all come behind him. Ow!
Ike boys.
I think those are the last 2 of them.
Correct.
These guys are gonna go. That's a heavy building. So we're rerolling charges, gained hits. Are they? So they're not considered to be on the objective.
Correct.
So they would not be an overwhelming.
Yeah, it's these guys and these boys and these boys.
This will work. Yes. Oh, you idiot. Because I don't think the Master of Execution does that anymore.
What?
I should have saved that CP. Because I can't throw a grenade now.
Correct. Got it.
Got because that would have been cool. But it's not going to be cool. So, alright. So how's it work now? Now, if I want to shoot this thing...
You can, but you can't shoot my changeling.
Well, I can't shoot anyways because it's black.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's black.
I'm just saying I could still shoot him, right?
Yeah, but...
Oh, wait, Soul Grinder.
Yes.
I'll go for Soul Grinder.
But, let's see if I roll a 6, and if I do, then you can't. Ready? Ready? Okay, you're good.
So I don't think we've moved, so I still...
I was in 36, so you're in 36 too.
Yeah, so Soul Grinder. No blast, so we need good shots here. Because how many ones do you have left now? 7?
7, yep. 3,
So-
4, 5, 6.
It's not my closest target. I'm bracketed, but so I'm 4.
It'd be 4s or 5
5.
regardless, yeah, because shooting out of combat from begins every tire. The 1. And 5 to win, T11.
No.
You only reroll. Oh.
It's the last turn.
Yeah, fair enough. You only get 1 shot. 1 more?
2. I'll give you more flamingos.
Yeah. 7. You want 2 more?
Might as well, we're there.
All right, 1. 4 pinball. And I'll give you a flamingo. All right.
Yeah, we had to try. Okay, we're
Power of
re-rolling
the
charge.
flamingo.
What the hell? We're gonna do 6 combi bolter shots.
And the little guy there.
I'm gonna kill this thing.
1 misses. And then 4's to win.
So 4.
He did. Weep.
So now I get on a 3-up. I get a. I
Yeah.
get a blood type weep. So you're saying I'm not going to be able to fight him?
You might.
Okay. Maybe.
Maybe. Just don't fail another battle shock test.
So if you overwatch me, I get a blood surge, then charge, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Not unless I kill that berserker. Then you don't.
Okay, so we are going to charge over here
Okay.
the big unit into the
Horrors.
fours.
Okay.
At
You're in.
10. I think that's a bad number.
Yeah, like everything's coming in, so.
Yeah, I don't know why the score's not showing, but it's
Let's go ahead and pop it to over.
yeah. I'm
Because
gonna-
over will show it. Yeah,
The
there
score?
you go.
52-61, sir. So 10. 10 gets him all the way over to
You don't have to go to your full distance.
I have to base.
Yes, but you don't have to go your full distance.
Yeah.
So you don't want to block yourself. Remember? So you just go, boom. And
Yeah, but then all these other guys can still make even my back guy with 10.
no, you
Oh.
can't. See, you blocked yourself off.
Okay.
So now move in. And now you can just line up behind because you don't have to base anymore.
Yeah, but I was trying to make it so I can get my other guys.
Yeah, but
Not gonna happen. I don't think that, with the 10, I think I kind of got screwed. So I don't think there's much they can do. There's no way. Okay, now we're going to charge the berserkers in.
into horrors or flamers? Horrors?
Yeah, because this does me no good.
Yeah, fair. I'll go ahead and let you have it. Go for it.
6.
Ain't gonna do it.
Re-rolling charges.
Native. 5.
Nope. So I'm stuck. So hopefully they can kill you over when we force on an objective.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's all she wrote.
Yeah, I can't charge the rhino into this thing. I can't
Yeah.
make it. So let's go. We got
I'll spend my command point and do the warp flux thingy in the fight phase. So you can't hit me on a 2, and I'll spend a flamingo to re-roll that. Okay, well, good talk.
I can't hit. Oh no, I can't hit
Hit
you
you on a 1.
So we get 20 attacks with the big guys. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I don't think there's anything that can help me here, right? Because they're not a world eaters unit.
We'll both be out of command points anyways, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that decides that, huh?
So, 3s, right?
Yep. Oh, see those ones, they automatically fail. Yeah, my stratagem did something.
So I can't reroll those.
No, you can reroll them.
I thought it kills the attack.
No, it's after rerolls it kills the attack. So you want to
So
spend
anyways,
2?
we're going to get out of there, and these come out. So we'll just spend 2 and reroll.
Yay. All the flamingos again.
Good.
Breathe wound here.
Come on, guys, you can do it. No, we can't, obviously.
The pink horrors are a great tar pit.
3, 6, 7.
7. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 pinks on 4s. And here's 3 back for you.
I don't like this game.
All right, so 1 dies. Oop. And I owe you 3 more.
Yep.
We're good. And on a 4 up. One of yours. No one comes back, but 1 guy dies.
So basically, let's go what we got here. So,
I'm out of command points.
oh, those guys could sabotage, huh?
Yes.
So they'll sabotage. I forgot that's a,
Okay, so let's start sabotage.
but they're gonna die. So I got no overwhelming force. So you have 1 CP.
No, I used it for the stratagem.
Okay.
All right.
So go to your turn 5.
Attacks here, you can't not do it.
Well, I mean, it's not, there's no score that's gonna affect it.
You don't know that. I haven't gotten Bring It Down yet, and I want to see if I do more mortals, because that's funny.
So I get to, well, you got to attack first.
Nope, because,
It's ongoing combat. You
oh yeah,
start.
you're right.
Are these mine? Yeah.
Yeah. 1, no wounds. Enjoy. It's only strength 4.
So now I have to roll battle
test.
shock for.
Yep. And you fail for D3 mortals. So 2 mortals, you take 1, and you can't hit me.
Why?
Because it's a changeling. You can't attack me.
That's why I said let's go to your turn.
I wanted to do mortals.
Okay, so I'm gonna pass turn now.
Yep.
Sabotage is ongoing. So you get primary at the end of your thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you get behind enemy lines and secure no man's land.
Okay.
So you got secure.
Fallback 6. That'll get me behind there.
And those guys will just come over and get you behind?
Yep. And I don't think I even need to spend the CP for him to move through buildings, and he's not going to pivot. He's just
Because the deployment zone's at the edge of that.
exactly, and they can go right through themselves.
So you're going to get 4.
Yep.
10, what's the max for secure? 5? Yeah.
Go there.
And you're going to get 15 for primary, right?
Yes.
Right, and you shoot those guys off the thing, right? So I want to get my sabotage?
Hmm?
You'd shoot those 4 guys off the...
Yeah, I think so.
So I want to get the... So you're going to get your 4 for behind.
And then D3 horrors come back anyways for 3 pink horrors reviving.
Okay, folks. Thanks for sticking with us. We had a few small glitches in the beginning with sound and now with the scoring, but we have Adam winning with a score of 85 to 52.
Good game.
So Adam, very nice game. 85-52. Adam's win.
I'm glad we could finally play.
Yes. So it proves you can go to Europe for 3 months and come back and win.
Yeah. I mean, when you fill like 2 whole battle rounds worth of charges, it helps. So,
Yeah.
you know.
So I still think 3 hours and 43 minutes, not bad for a game where we're learning new armies. So thank you for sticking with us this late. We want to thank Adam and the Black Shields for coming up. Any shout outs?
Thank you for watching, Jake, JT, and my buddies from the Harambe's Avengers. Thank you for all the Black Shields who tuned in, and for anybody else that came to watch, we appreciate all your time.
And we'll check to see with Aaron tomorrow, maybe before we go, about what's going on with the scoring up here. But we will be back to, well, no, we're recording tomorrow.
We'll be recording tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah. So thank you to our sponsors, Hobby Badger Games in West Sac. We've got Sword and Board in Ukiah, Heroes Corner in Chico, Matrix Cards and Games in Reading, Noble Creations for making our wood bases, and of course Hobby Badger Dice for the dice that we're just making it fun. And I don't know.
Baronadice dice?
Baronadice.
Yeah.
Baronadice.
Not Hobby Badger dice.
Yes. Baronadice. It's late, guys. It's late. I've been up since 5 a.m. So, and Adam's been up since 5 a.m. sometime in.
Yeah, I had like a good 24 hours of sunlight today, so.
Yes. And then
Tempsons
also,
are weird.
we'd like to just thank Adam for providing these wonderful flamingos and introducing us to Flamingos/Flux tokens. So I hope you enjoyed that part of the game. So we're going to say goodbye and thank you. And